we with the first half. I believe we all met back up and decided to go eat. Am I correct? I don't remember what happened before.
Okay, so what happened is this. I don't remember if this was the beginning or the end of the previous session, the session before the last. But the beginning was me and Fenmeyer and Try's shop, as far as
Yeah.
I
Oh
remember.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then we followed you guys into the magic shop, if I remember correctly. Richard had to talk with the spider, I think, I don't remember exactly what the whole entire reason why you guys were there.
Uh, we
That we left.
talked, and then we went to go eat at my
Yeah,
aunt.
we went to go eat at your aunt's, which we ran into Isaac there. After a little bit after eating, you went to eat some more with your fiance on your date.
I remembered
Which I
everything but the
witnessed.
very beginning. Yeah.
Okay, and continue on.
Then after I left, I believe Nyx was the next to leave. Nyx or you, I don't remember exactly.
I left, and then he left. I think.
Okay,
I don't remember the
you
exact.
took Isaac to the doctor, which you saw them closing, but you made it in time. And I believe you talked to her about the patient you brought, how she was doing, and getting Isaac checked out. And you stayed
Yeah.
there, and then after he got checked out, you walked them home.
Yes, because
Uh,
the capital is anything but safe.
that is true. Richard, who is now back online, so hopefully he's back, but he's muted. Went to the druid meeting where he saw, I believe, 4 other druids there. One was Chitney, the slaver, uh, the spider lady that ate a piece of me, and a few other people that we don't know. An old man had gathered in there talking about inventions of his apprentice, which or may not be interesting person. Um,
Well,
then after that, he
useful.
talked about what they should do and how the person should not be left on the main continent. And I believe Richard went back to Conobos to sleep. I finished up my date, finding some very troubling red lines in my drawings around people, realizing all this shit's connected and making me worry. Uh, and then went back and sleep soundly at my brother's house.
Yeah, I made my way back to the house. Also, you forgot about the fact that he
I-
also ran into the druid from the masked group.
Oh yeah, Contour.
That was one of the Contour. One of the few druids there was him.
And I believe Finmire also made his way back to Conobos
Correct.
Yeah.
after everyone had left.
It was Chetty Contour, the Spider Woman that both Nyx and Rick are familiar with. That is the sister to Noel,
Yeah.
and an
Mhm.
old man of unknown origin.
Isn't that right?
Dubious origin.
Okay, he's offline again, or he's back.
Richard's dying.
Richard's
Nah,
dying.
Anyway,
I think he's dealing with dogs or children.
was it.
Dogs or children, or both. Maybe the dog decided to eat the child.
Or he's taking one of his famous 2-hour-long shits.
Famous.
He just
Famous.
I mean, technically, if the dog did that, he would have less issues. Because
Okay. Let's not continue that thought process. That's just horrible.
Anyway,
well, no, because
God.
the child would be
Nick,
gone, and
I
then
know exactly what you're going with. I just don't want to continue it.
fair enough. Listen, I'm trying to delay so Richard hopefully gets back by the time we start.
Look, we just all go into Nyx's room, and I was gonna say something, and I'm not gonna say it now. We throw him at the window.
Understand?
There's 4 of us. We all grab a limb and go heave,
Seeing
and
as
throw him out the.
seeing as we're all asleep, he just go last. He's fucking.
There is no Richard in Bossing Say.
I mean, aren't we all like trying to stick together?
I mean, I gotta buy fucking supplies.
That's true.
Either way,
You buy supplies.
we will
If
start
you
with the only person who didn't go to sleep.
Who didn't
As
sleep?
Aspen.
Oh yeah. Sorry, in my mind she's still fucking dead.
I feel so unloved.
I mean, you killed yourself.
You can see as currently, Trevor has made his way back to Carnivores and is now currently resting. Currently, actually staying a bit closer to Aerolith now.
I'm only kind of sorry.
There we go.
They, from what you saw, they didn't really exchange any words. They both kind of just quietly acknowledged each other before going to sleep.
I'm only kind of sorry.
From what you can tell, Carlos did not come back last night.
Okay.
But, is there anything you would like to do?
Find the rest of my party.
From what you saw, they all have gone to sleep.
Tell them to wake up. Actually, you know what? I am bored. I don't have to sleep. I'm a ghost. Huh. I'll go check out Rick and see if that thing's still following him around. Even while he's sleeping. You know?
Fair enough.
Old Saint Nick. He sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake,
Then,
because that's when he stops seeing you.
fair enough.
Sorry.
You make your way outside, and as you are traveling, you begin to notice that those who are in the same situation as you seem as if they have solidified a bit more. And as you kind of look down at yourself, you also realize that you're a bit more solid than what you just were.
Should I be worried?
Great question.
I'm just gonna go find Rick and see if Ghost Bitch is haunting him still.
Fair enough. Which, as you are making your way forward, you do also notice something else a tad strange. As your gaze kind of is brought up. Let's see, which one of these images do I like the most to make use of? Let's go with this one. Your eyes kind of fall upon the moon, as it is not its usual color, but instead, it is currently green.
Have I ever seen a green moon before?
You have not.
Has anybody else seen a green moon before? I say this to other ghosts, hoping they'll answer me.
Roll a d20.
13.
13?
Not very good, I know.
You seem to at least catch somebody's attention. Let me scroll down to grab the art.
That's nobody's counter. Somebody.
It's your
Look,
cousin somebody.
Look, all I need is somebody to lean on.
All I need is somebody. No.
Well, clearly somebody is looking for you.
Oh God. Sorry.
After all, they're here talking to Aspen.
That's a scary thought.
But as you look at this man, it's very much apparent that he is not a living person. He seems to be clad in armor not from this land. And
Does he do this?
I'm currently grabbing the image for you. Can tell that he doesn't appear to have a body, but his head floats there with a green aura. He seems to have multiple blades, one even embedded within him. And yes.
Is that yes to what I sent you?
Yes.
Cool. Hello,
Greetings.
I'm Aspen, and you are?
I am.
It is your destiny.
That managed to knock the name right out of my mouth. Caleb.
What?
Caleb, your
fucking
ringtone.
your notification managed to knock the name right out of my brain.
Sorry.
I am Anodin Majir.
Onodin?
Anodin Minjir.
Onodin?
Yes.
Well, I'm Aspen. I think I said that already. Too late. Already tired. You're not from around here, are you? I mean, not that I am either. I'm not on this continent, but you know, your armor's different than a lot of the things I usually see.
I am not from here, no.
Are you?
I died on this continent a long time ago when it visited my home. I believe the phenomenon you see before you is due to us, honestly.
Huh.
Since we have invaded this plane of existence, we have altered the area around us.
Hmm.
I believe that tomorrow night should be even worse than this.
Even worse?
Correct. As with us altering it, it's making it easier and easier for other spirits to join us here.
Is that a good thing for the people who are still living or a bad thing?
Depends on who you are. Some will be glad to be able to see their dead family. Others may be faced with
People they
things to
killed?
haunt them. So it depends on what kind of life you live and what life has been snuffed out.
I look around. Do I recognize anybody I've killed thus far while being here?
Roll a perception check.
19.
19. Looking around, you don't see anybody that you've killed.
I don't like the fact that you say you don't see. So this happens every year here?
This is the strongest that I've seen it. But, to a degree, yes.
Blame it on my father and move on. So how long have you been here?
I stopped counting after 500.
Ugh. Did you get to talk to anybody?
This is the longest conversation I've had in a while.
Let me guess, most people run away screaming?
Most people cannot see me.
You know, if you've been on this continent for a while, I don't remember what it looked like because I don't remember the image you sent. I want to describe that thing to him. Be like, you ever seen that around before?
Which one? The one.
The thing that's haunting Rick.
Not so. I cannot say I've ever seen something like that.
Must be new then. It's a Rick thing. First he goes around and gets himself shot all the time, and now here he is being haunted by something that's probably going to do worse than shoot him.
Well, there are things that are often much worse than death.
Yeah, like living.
I take it you've only recently died.
Yeah, it turns out infinite money glitches are not real.
Soon you will come to appreciate what life you had.
To appreciate it when this means I get to haunt people now. I can go through walls. You probably understand most of the others around here aren't really conscious, you know? Typically all the time.
No, they are not.
I don't really think I'll be that special to be as conscious. Yes! I tried to do D&D! No! 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 Leave me alone!
The ghost is getting really confused.
Get out of my head!
Uh-huh.
Usually it takes at least 5 years before the voices show up in someone's
Shut up! It's my mother banging on my door. Except unlike everybody else when their mother knocks on my door, I simply say, leave me alone.
Fair enough.
Anyway. So, I don't think that there's any reason that I'll end up being any more special than they are and being conscious enough to remember things outside of the times spirits are strongest. So,
We tend to see things between this, so you will have plenty of time to think.
I have bad news for you, my friend. I am a terrible thinker. I never think about anything before I do it. Just ask them, I say, pointing at the people in the building, gesturing to that he cannot see but are inside the building, namely Rick and them.
I would if I could.
Why, you don't think you can ask them? I'm sure they'll wake up and see you. Probably scare the shit out of them, but
Well, the issue with that is he kind of steps towards the house a little bit. And you almost see flicker around the house. The house.
One
is
of us house?
weird.
I step towards it.
You step closer with me.
But it just did that to you.
Correct.
Why isn't it doing it to me?
We are different kinds of spirits.
Are you an evil spirit?
Some would consider me such.
Well, you haven't been mean to me. I don't know why they would. Worst thing you've got about you is the sword stuck in your chest, and I don't think you're happy about those either.
A reminder of how I died.
Wow. At least 3 people must have hated you.
Quite so. My own militia.
What'd you do to them?
That's a great question.
You don't know?
It's been long enough that I've forgotten.
So, You have a long time to think and miss living, but you also forget the reason that you died in the first place.
You forget many things and remember such odd things as well. Funny, the mind.
At least you're better off than nobody. He remembers jack shit.
Someday I will likely be the same as him.
Oh, don't say that. There's always the hopes that you'll remember something.
Maybe. Maybe not. But it seemed as if you had intended to go somewhere. So let me not keep you in this few time that we have at our strength.
Alright. Well, if you want to talk, again, you could probably find me somewhere. Not exactly going to be hiding.
If we run into each other, I'd be happy to have another conversation.
Alright. You have a good night. I hope it isn't too sad. And then I'll, bow. And then I go off to find Rick because I want to see if the thing's still haunting him.
Very well. You make your way on over towards Rick. I assume you're just gonna hover up to the room he stays to?
Yeah.
You fly in, take a peek in, and put simply,
Abigail tries shooting me.
well, are you going visible or invisible?
Invisible.
Really, there's nothing that I can send. Proctor shows. Nope, there we go. Well, close enough.
I would like you to send me whatever you just sent her.
Okay, but somebody's walking away.
I see. Oh yeah, because it's the middle of the night.
Right! Wait, no. Nick.
Yes.
I'd already followed him. So, if am I witnessing it again?
Correct.
Well, while they're doing that, I go into the ethereal realm to see if the thing's in the room with them. What's it gonna do? Stop me? I've seen worse. I live with Trevin.
Fair enough. You move into the ethereal realm and look around, and you can almost see similar black and red lines coming off of both of them, but you don't see the mass of them around.
Wait, black and red lights on Rick and...
His fiancée.
But the thing's not in the room?
It is not.
Is there a trail of them leading out, or is it just on them?
It is just on them.
Huh.
Currently, it seems like the fiancé is in control.
I knew Rick was a bottom.
But
Well, as much as I'm a fan of porn as anybody else, I'm not gonna spy. Again, I'll leave the room and, I don't know, just wait outside his door, invisible, for a while. Just fiddling with myself until eventually people wake up in the morning so I can ask them about it and see if it's still there. Or, wait till they're done. Either or, I don't care.
time goes by. eventually, you do hear as things die down in there, and time moves forward to the morning. I'll also ask, is Richard back?
Richie, where the fuck is he?
I
That
don't
is a
know.
Great question.
He's not
Richard.
answered any of my ads. He gets on for like his phone and then just doesn't say anything.
Well,
So do we just spam Nurgle to him?
I'm not, but it'd be pretty funny.
nobody.
Hmm.
You are the first to
Yes.
wake up.
Alright.
Well, nobody and Fenmeyer, I'll say. The two of you are the first to wake up, since Fenmeyer went to bed before anyone else.
Kenmire, it's time to have Nyx, forcibly have Nyx commit penetration.
What?
I'm not in the same room as you.
Wait a
It's
minute.
good.
Oh,
You know what time it is?
it's morning. That means breakfast.
Breakfast. Breakfast time.
Oh, I didn't show you where the breakfast is. At the breakfast.
Knocks down my door. Hey, you need to know where breakfast is.
Somebody! Wake!
He just smashes through the door, just leaving a Fenmeyer-shaped hole as he stamps you fucked up. It,
Oh yeah.
it is the most aggressive you will ever see Fenmeyer.
Of course, the most aggressive time is whenever it's breakfast.
Hi.
Kind of just
Get hungry.
like lean my head down, like not even moving my body, just like lifting up my head to look at him.
Get
Good
hungry.
morning. Good morning, Maya.
Get hungry. You need
alright.
breakfast. Eat breakfast. Get your breakfast.
He will sit up. Would you like me to put on clothes?
You can.
Are you going to stay in here while I do that?
No, because I'm hungry.
Understandable. Once he leaves, I will get dressed.
Alright.
He doesn't even exit through the door. He just makes another hole in the wall. No, I'm hungry. Fresh.
Just immediately goes through the wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She hungs on my gree.
Oh, wow. She comes on agree? Damn. What kind of moves did Fenmire pull?
So Fenmeyer, you're heading down to get breakfast?
Yeah. I gotta show him how to
good
eat
friend.
because he doesn't know how to travel, so he doesn't know how to eat because you eat when you travel.
God.
Because it's a travel bag. Light snack, no reaction.
I will get dressed and move down to the dining area,
Alright.
following the heavy footsteps of Fenmire as he has left dents in the floor as he's... No.
You make your way down, and it's not hard to keep track of Fenmeyer.
Fenmire has
he
become a force of nature.
enters the dining room, and you follow shortly behind.
Nick. He's just a level 20 adventurer whenever it comes to going to food. He's alive!
Richard!
I literally sent Nick a message saying what I was doing just then,
Oh no,
I
he told
believe
us.
you.
He told us.
and I said something earlier, but it never
We didn't
got
hear
heard.
you. Yeah, nobody
I can
heard you.
tell.
had to send you more gold.
So what did you get me, Richard?
Nothing.
Damn.
Oh, it's not my money to spend.
Prove it.
What do you mean, prove it?
He has a receipt. Take a picture of.
He can.
That
Somebody
sound you
has
just
a-
heard, that's my wallet.
Fair enough.
You can show.
I got
us
nothing.
You can show us the front and back of the card that you used.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
But
No balls.
nobody, you make your way on into the dining room and kind of look around. Immediately, you can see both Carnibo and Cedric are currently sitting, having their breakfast.
Oh god, I got horrific deja vu just because of the fact that this happened with me with the fool.
Yes. Which you also see Fenmeyer already taking his seat.
I was sitting next to Finman. Actually, wait, do I know who Cedric is?
No.
No, you do not.
Nick, I sent you a message.
I see that.
Was I not there whenever he dragged his sister to his brother's place?
No, you weren't.
I thought I walked in there. Oh wait, no, that was right. Never mind.
I've
I guess I
mentioned her
was-
to you, but you have not met her.
Yes. So I don't know who this random ass woman.
Correct.
He'll walk into the room, sit down, nod to the both of them. Good morning.
Cedrica does not seem to notice your presence at all. She seems.
Am I nobody to you? Sorry, no, I don't say that.
She seems almost half asleep in her food.
I know why. Nobody doesn't, but I. Now, did she have the rough go of it last night?
Carnival kind of speaks up. I can assume.
Hmm.
She only got here this morning. I believe she will be spending most of this day in her room
I see. So what were you doing? Fighting random monsters? Or were you going out to eat? Actually, what do you do late at night?
there.
As I've only fought a demon.
Cedrica kind of now realize that you're talking to her. What'd you say?
You look like you've fought a number of enemies, and then just got here just to either eat or pass out.
Or both.
It was just one long fight.
Oh. Did you win?
No,
Ah, how unfortunate.
I swear that woman has even more energy recently than before.
Well, I am nobody. Do you know Fenmar?
I know who he is.
Oh,
I'm not going to question your name. I am Cedrica Elfire.
ah. Oh, so you're his sister. Okay, that I guess explains the flame-like nature.
Usually I'm a bit brighter than this.
Hmm.
Writer.
Well, seeing as you are my compatriot's sister, I guess, if you ever need help fighting somebody, let me know.
I'll gladly take you up on that offer. But,
Especially at nighttime.
sadly, this is not a fight you could help me with.
That's on.
I understand. We all have our own goals.
Yeah.
Do I hear them downstairs?
Well, Rick is not at Carnival.
All right. I forgot he lives with his brother now.
Yep.
Rick gets out of bed. He just goes to eat breakfast. His brother's just there, like massive bags under his eyes. Getting kept up by them too.
After a little bit, Nix.
Oh.
Still there.
Cool. Guess I'm going downstairs to eat.
Alright. Blur happily follows.
Cat. Currently eating as well, so this fits.
Now, you make your way down and take your seat. Let me see which message I got.
Do what?
I realized I had a message I had to check. You can see the usual people here eating. And just as you sit down, you are able to hear... You're able to hear the front door get kicked open.
That's a lovely sound to hear in the morning.
Doesn't take long for the dining room door to open up, and you see a small, mad dragon girl march over and take a seat next to you. As Skyla doesn't seem particularly happy this morning.
Uh-oh.
Keep meeting new people this morning.
You seem to
Good
be in a
morning.
cheerful mood, Skyla.
My
And
cousin's having sex.
she kind of just glares at you for a second before taking a fork and taking some of your food.
Your food has been stolen.
Oh well.
Blur kind of just sits between the two of you, now tall enough to, while sitting, can just look at your food.
I would imagine he would be like a normal cat and try and grab at the food, but instead of with his paws, with his tentacles.
You can see he's kind of waiting for a chance to, but hasn't quite yet tried to snatch anything.
I give him food.
Alright.
Just let him sit in a chair, get him a salad.
He will kind of happily eat whatever you give him.
The first thing he's eaten in weeks.
No, he's been the one cleaning up the rabbit problem in the streets.
Yeah.
He has been the one that's
That
solely been
problem.
participating with the rabbit problem.
Look.
Clearly.
What you were about to say makes this so much funnier. He's been dealing with the cat problem. He actively eats other cats to gain
I mean, it
strength.
wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't
That's
surprise
the-
me if he did.
That's my baby.
But Skylar kind of just munches before kind of just mumbling to herself. I can't tell if my negotiations failed or succeeded.
Negotiations.
Negotiations.
Who is somebody so young as yourself negotiating with?
She kind of just grumbles for a moment. A stupid, big-breasted.
Bitch.
you can see she's fighting herself to find words to say.
You know the art swear words?
Big-breasted. I have so much more interest in it.
Don't fight!
Come on, tell us more.
Exactly. No, nobody has inclination from this.
non-dragon woman.
Non-dragon.
She kind of just
Was
seems-
somebody being racist?
She goes to kind of just muttering to herself in between shoving food in her mouth.
Poor Carnival, having to put up with Rick's family even when Rick's not here.
Well, I'm nobody. I believe he said your name was Skylar.
She kind of looks over. Yes. You're strange.
He kind of looks at himself. Well, I'd
Yeah.
normally say that would not necessarily be the right thing to say. It most certainly is.
Eh,
the
our
right
whole
thing to
group
say.
is strange.
I mean, this one can walk through doors. At points at Fenway.
Rolls a nat 20, everything becomes intangible to him.
Sometimes it appears that Fenmire is even ethereal. Some would say he's the strangest of us all, even though he's quite possibly the most normal looking.
Kind of see Skylar think for a second before kind of just looking at each of you. Just how do you deal with somebody who's causing issues when they're also close to your family?
That's a good question.
I guess that would depend on the relation between the family.
And the issue.
That as well.
Can see she's trying to find the right word to say once again. This person is taking him away from the family. And I want to stop that.
Like a kidnapping?
Now it kind of just seems like gears are turning in her head.
Horrible gears.
Yes.
Who's being kidnapped in the question?
I feel like my life's not gonna get any easier.
It's not an official kidnapping,
Oh, okay.
but
I don't know what that means, but okay. He kind of just like chuckles slightly. I don't know what that means, but okay.
it is very clear she is struggling right now. Before a few moments go by, and once more, you hear the front door get kicked open.
I swear God just walked in.
Kyla!
As you hear the front door get open, you can just hear a long sigh from Congo.
He's reading
When people
newspaper,
stop-
just
I
like,
will-
God damn it.
I'll fix any damage that happens to that door, Conobo.
Blame
Who
it on
keeps-
Rick and move on.
Which,
Why do people keep kicking in doors?
after a moment, you hear footsteps, followed by more footsteps, and more, and more, and more.
Huh?
You can hear, it sounds like about 10 or so people have entered the house.
Gods.
You kind of...
My circle has turned into a scythe.
Alright.
What in the world is going on?
I have readied myself for what may happen.
I think I know what's happening.
I think I do too.
You said 10 or so people?
You can hear Trevin kind of speak from the other side of the door. Please introduce yourself respectfully. Before at the door and steps in. Oh god, a little bit are awake.
Are these? I will ask this before Carnival. Before Carnival here has a very, very stressful time. Are these people staying here?
No.
No. No.
Good.
I think preparations
No.
over at the nearby inn have been made already.
Good. Also,
We're
are
not
any of them
all
giants?
freeloaders.
Would you all like to meet my family? Also, apparently, which you can now tell, Trevin is heavily bruised right now.
I'll look over at Nyx. Would I?
That is a
You don't know my
great
family.
question, my friend.
We know he knows more. He knows more about some of your family.
He knows literally like 4 people,
Exactly, and they're more than enough.
and I'm one of them.
Also,
Exactly.
apparently a misunderstanding has been cleared up.
What kind of misunderstanding?
I can only assume.
You see Azure kind of step up. My father, not father, cleared up already. Azure here.
My deity.
Shut up.
Azure here cleared something up. But
I see. Is Carlos not Polf? Is that what? Was that the misunderstanding?
no, don't worry about it. But he kind of looks towards Carnival. Would you mind if they join us for breakfast?
God.
God damn, Trevin.
Why did you have to come with the whole family?
This was the
It's
only,
funeral time.
This was the only place that I knew that could seat all of them.
There aren't any diners?
None that's not populated at this time, and my father is not a people person.
Family time, family time, family time.
You're not there, Sarah.
Shut up.
But as
Do you
he
know how
says
hard it
that-
is to get 10 people in a room together?
As he says that, you can see as a woman kind of pushes past him and immediately will kind of just take a seat before.
Ooh, which one's this?
Before pulling out a book and kind of just reading.
I am going to set down a bag of 500 gold for Konobo. Set it down in front of him, and yeah.
If anyone needs me, yell for me. I do not want to deal with this many people this morning.
Also, Nickling my message.
Alright, but you kind of see as Konobo kind of grabs his mask and puts it on before kind of silently acknowledging the gold.
I will make my way out of the room, or try to.
You kind of begin to squeeze past, and you can see everybody kind of just lined up, each of them seeming a bit confused.
Red.
So you all are just as confused as I am. He will still continue to break the way up to his room.
Alright, we will also take a step back for a second as Trevin's group is making his way there. Rick, you are woken up by a presence in your room.
Is it threatening?
Feels very threatening.
I do a barrel roll with a fireball. I have my hand ready.
You can see Azure sitting on a dresser.
I covered myself. What are you doing here?
You're going to be having breakfast with us.
Can I hear
us.
this?
Who's
Yes, you
us?
can. That is the important part, and you'll realize soon enough. Get dressed.
I
I popped my head into the room.
can you leave the room?
Do you know what Aspen is?
I pop my head in the room.
You're invisible.
I stop being invisible. Yeah?
Ah. The family's here.
Woo! Do you know how hard it is to get 10 people in a room together? And
I
nobody
will-
dies? Oh shit.
I will meet you outside after I get dressed.
How was last night, Rick?
Seeing as you're in this room, I'm assuming you already know.
No, I need to ask, I need to understand, you're currently covered, you know that demon thingy you said was haunting you? And I went and told you
The
about the thing
lines?
haunting you? Yeah, you're covered in them in the theater around.
I'm
So is she.
aware.
Also, I can't believe you're a bottom and she'll leave the room.
Oh my god. I hate ghosts. I will get dressed and let.
I expected more out of you as he steps out.
Keep that shit to yourself.
Not close the door.
Aspen just looks at him, he's like, we're not keeping this to ourselves, are we?
Kinda just gives a light shrug. But, you said you get dressed?
And I'll ask. I just fucking had her name, and then you said that shit warped out of my brain. Anila. Are you gonna want to come, or are you gonna stay?
I think she called plenty last night.
Oh my god.
Shut up!
That was
Stop!
That was a joke I was about to make.
Thank you, Richard. I knew you'd have my back. Are you gonna want to eat breakfast, or are you gonna want to stay?
I'm going to relax for a little longer.
Alright. I will get dressed, I guess, since it's a funeral breakfast in those clothes I wore last time, and then make my way downstairs.
Then, you are taken in service. Fuck my brain.
Aspen?
You are teleported to the rest of the group as Carnival's front door is kicked in.
Dude, what the fuck?
Who just kicked it in?
Guys, you can't do that!
A large red man.
Right,
Large
you can't
red
do that!
Oh.
How?
Am I in the
Dad,
dining
you
room
can't
or
do-
in like the foyer?
You are kind of behind the rest of the people as Trevor kind of enters.
Aspen goes invisible.
Alright. The first
This isn't a third kicking in, right?
Huh?
This isn't a third kicking in, right?
As
Oh my goodness.
Now, nobody, as you kind of step by them and look over, you can see Rick kind of standing behind all of them as well.
Where the fuck? Oh, this is Kanabos.
Hello. Rick, well, actually, never mind.
Alright,
Oh,
what,
no.
you are not a social person?
No. No, not really. Especially whenever it comes to, multiple people in one room.
I was forced to come here. I'm gonna go
I
get a
see.
good seat next to the Kanabo, though. If you
I
do stay,
If you get that, please.
I'll let you know what happens.
Yell for me if you need me.
Already. And I'm gonna go take a spot next to Kanabo.
Give me
Wait,
a
who-
strength-
Actually,
Give me a strength check to see if you can push past everybody.
I teleport over there.
Alright, fair enough.
Fuck 'em.
Nick,
But, yes.
Wait,
I will say I won't go all the way to my room. I will just go upstairs and kind of like be up on the balcony area.
Alright. But,
If there's a place to sit there, I will. But I will just lean against the banister if there isn't.
alright. As this first girl kind of takes a seat, Trevor speaks out. This lovely woman, he says with a slight grimace,
do you want me to start posting image art? Sorry.
is Henri Devere. Which, if you're looking for, you can see.
Yes, sir.
I want you to know I floated through everybody and
Kinda
snuck
bad
into the
off.
room while this is happening.
Alright.
Just figured I should say that. Sorry.
Next is the one that Nyx, you may actually get along with. Trevin actually sounds to have a little bit of joy in his voice with that.
Blank face.
Our local wood elf and druid,
Carlos.
Clover!
Adoris.
Hey, yo.
Nicknamed
She's got a
Clover.
Minecraft gold apple?
She kind of makes her way in and takes a seat as well.
I just look at Kanapo like,
Give me just a
do you
second.
know these guys?
He's kind of shakes his head no.
You just gonna let these guys in your house?
Hanging upside down from the chandelier above the dining
I didn't
table.
think you would let me in here, and you're letting all these guys in here?
He kind of just looks down at the sack of gold.
Do you know what? Fair enough. Money talks.
Yeah.
So,
whole
he looks
history.
down.
Frankly, if Tiago was here, probably would have had a fight on our hands.
Emperor bless his soul.
His soul.
Though, kind of turns to Rick.
Hmm?
You know what? I'm not even gonna say that.
What are you gonna say?
He kind of just looks between Nanaho and you. Not gonna
What?
say it. Looking between the two of you, you both are genocide. Both fire genocide.
I do the like the black guy thing where you like hit your chest and then you do the like a fucking fist in the
Wakanda
air.
forever. Wakanda forever.
We also have Odria, which... Rick, behave yourself.
Huh? I have a future wife. Okay.
I have a future wife. Okay, hold on.
I'm married. Almost married.
Nobody will believe you.
Skylar just fucking breaks a fork.
Also, Connor, I find it funny. I just clicked into my Pinterest and I saw the exact thing you sent me.
Next.
Shut the fuck up, Caleb. I'll send you curse shit.
Next.
Give me 1 second.
While he's introducing people, I just want to be like, Cedrica, you want to go kill a dragon?
She kinda
Isn't
just-
it? Sorry.
She kinda
Hey.
just tiredly looks up at you.
Look, you could sleep on the way there. Alright? Also, you owe me one. I saved your life.
He didn't say shit.
I'll consider this a well-needed break, so sure.
Alright. I'll hand her back the full staff. I was gonna make you come, otherwise I wouldn't give this back.
Fighting an ancient dragon is a break from Diva.
I don't think you could make me come like that woman.
Shut the fuck up.
You can just hear a light thud as her head hits the table.
Aspen's.
That's almost fireball worthy. I don't care how big the room is.
What do you do? Kill me?
Not you, her. Anyway, continue, Nick.
Next, we have. Kind of looks over. My apologies, you're the newest member. Hear a voice kind of speak up. Kappa.
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 But it's a pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
Kappa Kappa. No.
A girl steps in who feels very. She seems like she should not be here, even mixed in with your group without everybody else in here. She feels like she should not be here.
I just realized something.
Yes.
Doesn't Red know my other sister?
That's a problem for now.
Never mind, never mind.
All right, now it's time for Big Man himself.
Jav steps in and looks around. Hello.
Hello. Kanamo, where's my breakfast?
There's a plate already in front of you.
I start eating.
Where is the other art
For Red?
for?
I
Yeah.
will say,
Scratch.
Here, I got it.
I will go
Give me
ahead
5
and say
seconds.
this. As Red is like outside, nobody is just like confusedly staring at him.
Here. I sent it to you so you could have it.
Thank you. Now entering, you see a pretty huge man stepping in. He seems to have, oddly enough for his kind, feathered wings, a large cigar in his mouth, and a whip at his side.
Kanamo, we can smoke in your house? He's a dragonborn?
From what you can
Interesting.
tell, not a dragonborn. He appears to be some kind of demon.
Oh.
Baylor?
Kanamo.
It's-
A demon who's into BDSM.
they all are.
He stands
Sorry.
at the opposite end to Kanabo before snapping his fingers. And you watch as they're not as big as him, but 3 large women kind of appear around him. One of them
Huh?
kind of kneeling down as he sits onto her back.
What?
The others
Oh God!
act
Oh.
as armrests for him.
I look wide-eyed at Kanamo. Like, what the fuck?
Leaning down from the chandelier, hanging upside down, I turn visible. Can I do that?
Oh God!
Red kind of just looks at you for a second. Still here, are you?
I can kill myself again if you prefer.
No, just me.
Also, I
just
talked to
making
that
work.
mayor dude. Also, I talked to the fucking Mortiz dude for you. I think you two should be friends again. He misses you.
He was friends with Mortiz? Just talking about.
Shut up, Rick. I will tell everybody about what happened last night with you and your
You didn't
fiance.
hear me say that.
See, as Red looks down at the food that is now placed in front of him, as he is now at an extra seat that was not there. For he slowly begins to eat.
What? No answer for me? Rude.
Oh, consider it.
Well, you gotta consider it fast because I kind of told him he could come to the funeral. And I'd really prefer if I didn't have to watch you two fight each other to death while I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I'm supposed to lay my soul to rest.
Huh.
We'll see.
Richard!
Ever heard of Ghost Trick Blazer, Sarah?
Richard, are you here? Fuck. I was gonna ask him a question.
I'm curious at which point he left.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
won't mention
question.
I'm here. I've been here this whole time. I've just been fucking dealing with some shit.
Music.
I know.
Uh,
But next thing I sent you, I do that thing.
I'm gonna message you, Nix, with the message. Hey, what do you think of these people?
Do I get to reply to the message or?
I believe you can reply.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can reply without being heard.
Very, very much. Oh god, I don't even know a good way to say this.
Also, if things kick off, I need you to get Skyla out of here. Because I'd rather fight them than her dad.
They're a very ragtag group, but it seems like they fit into an idea of what an adopted family would be.
I see. Alright. That's all I need to know.
Also, Trevor and Airlift also took their seats.
Hi, Clover.
Clover kind of just looks at you for a second. Hey there! I wasn't expecting to talk to you at all.
Turns out, ghosts are real. Also, I got kidnapped like a week ago.
Ah, well, at least, well, never mind. I was gonna say, at least you're still around. But,
Oh, I wasn't around after that. I got a cool ass sword. I gave it to Trevin. Also, Cloud Mask people, do you know them?
my brain went blank for a second. What?
The fucking Jester people.
Oh.
Them. I'm asking all of them if they know them. Because we gotta kill those motherfuckers. They killed Tiago. I kinda like Tiago, even if he drank tea like a fucking...
And kind of hear a heavy thud as Red puts his drink down. What about them?
They killed my friend. I think we were friends. Was I friends with Tiago? I look at Rick. Was I friends with Tiago?
About as close as you could be.
I guess, yeah.
Shit, I wonder if he has a soul that I could find.
Nah, well, the spirit inside his core took whatever was, I'm guessing, as a soul into some other place.
And did you do anything to anger them after that?
I don't know. Did you guys? You were the ones who saw Tiago die.
I challenged the Jester to a card game, and Nyx fought the big boy.
I've made friends with one named Fool. The Fool. He gave me stuff. It should be in the stuff Trevin got.
So that damn clown actually found somebody to take up the Fool card. Well,
This is one of those breakfasts where I really just want to finish my food and leave. This is
This
very
feels like the
weird.
McAllister. This feels like Home Alone.
do you try and
That was exactly the reason why I left.
do you try and eat quickly and leave?
I'll try to eat quickly and then grab Sky, because I'm not leaving here alone.
From what you can tell, Skyla is not even paying attention to these people. She's been mumbling to herself.
I guess I'll finish my food and, I guess grab her.
Alright.
But Rick, weren't you gonna come to the funeral?
I mean, I am.
You
I
can't come to the funeral if you leave.
I have to go get supplies to go kill a dragon.
I see how it is.
I guess I'm not going to a funeral then.
You were gonna come to my funeral? Even though I didn't know you?
We will be at your funeral.
Azure will kind of speak up. I will remain here if you all need quick transportation.
Was I invited? Actually, was I invited to the
Yes,
funeral?
you were. Ghost
Was I?
me, I invited you. Ghost has ultimate privileges of who can and can't come.
Hey, look, I tried to talk to you and you ghosted me.
It's not my fault. You're
Are
black.
any of
What
them
else
going to
was
try to
supposed do?
stop me, or am I good?
You can tell Red kind of watches you as you exit.
It's a pleasure meeting you all. I will see you later.
Red, you're never gonna guess who that is. As he leaves. As soon as he's out the door.
Well, as he's stepping through the doorway, you haven't introduced yourself.
Oh, where are my manners? I am Frederick von Elfire, son of Theodore von Elfire and goddess of Typhoon.
I also met Mother.
His gaze, like you could tell he was about to say something to Rick, but his gaze kind of just
He was mean.
She kidnapped Rick, and then I got Carlos to buy Rick, but so he could have a kidney, and then Carlos got the kidney, and then Rick was technically Carlos's now, and also him and Trevor might fuck.
What?
I can't tell if I'm making Richard mad, and now I feel bad.
No, he's dealing with something.
How is
What
that?
the?
How is that doing?
Lovely! She gave me head pats.
I see.
In a room, like a whole room to myself. It was nice and pretty.
We call that prison.
It wasn't prison because it was nice and decorated. There were shiny things in there. Prison's cold and damp. And there was nothing shiny in there except for the iron shackles. I know, I've been.
Watch, they were talking. I'm going to try to sneak my way out with Skyla.
I ain't talking. I'm outside. I
Not
literally
you,
am
her
watching
in red.
you. No.
God.
Nyx, as you are kind of sitting there, you can tell that Convo gets a slight look at Aspen whenever she mentions the fact that she had been given a nice, pretty room after all. Wow, she has never said anything about that, about the rooms he is in.
I think about it like, thinking about it.
No.
before you-
No. You don't get to step back on this.
Yeah, you haven't thought about it until I mentioned it. So that is something that Kanabo will now remember.
I did. What's Kanabo gonna
remember
do?
that.
Kill me again?
Kanaba's gonna bring out the world maze. He's gonna turn your ghost to ash.
But no. Like she's got a whole school. It's full of training assassins.
So I've heard.
Also, this is Kanabo. Say sorry for invading his house and breaking his door.
God just looks across at Kanabo. It is a pleasure to have. It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. I have heard tales about your strength. Kanabo kind of just gives a light nod. And what about this one? As he adjusts his swords. Nyx.
I broke his bones once.
Shut. Quiet, you.
A frail one.
Frail as I may be, I am also the one that managed to keep your children, should they be called, on their feet during combat. My
you,
name
what
is
was I doing?
Nyx.
Nothing.
You were playing with your blood.
In my defense, it was funny.
Funny as it may be, it didn't keep you on your feet, did it? However, my name is Nyx. I am a druid. It is a pleasure to meet you. All of you.
He turns into a horse sometimes.
If you're a healer, my apologies. I can under this I know the importance of having one of you around.
I was a healer.
When
Kind
you
of.
chose to be.
There's a reason why I'd put you with both Trevin and Aerolith.
I uncursed somebody once. And I uncursed a house.
Which Clover kind of leans over to look at you. Well, it's a pleasure to meet another druid.
I will give her a nod.
I point at Fenmeyer. That's Fenmeyer.
I'm gonna kill nobody. Nobody is gonna die. You're dead. You're fucking dead, kid. Ah!
I'm curious.
I'm sorry. I don't know what we did.
Continuing.
Somebody
He's a
said something about
filmmaker.
him turning into a horse, and I was reminded of a specific interaction between Finmire and Richard. I told him being a
That's what
horse is backbreaking work.
That's what I was about to say.
So this is the Fenmire that I've heard so much about from Azure.
He's a
Hi.
filmmaker.
It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
My name is Finmar Coarse Tongue. They call me that because of my soft voice and soothing music.
Thank you for guiding my children.
He's
Yeah.
really good at finding things. He's doxing you, Jaden.
Yeah, probably.
Don't worry.
He doesn't know my address.
I was gonna say, Richard, send me his address. I'll make it the thumbnail.
The thumbnail!
But
So, okay. Right now. But
which I will also ask both Nobody and Rick. What are the two of you doing?
I'm gonna lock Skyla back and then go find my allowance so I could go shopping for supplies to kill a dragon.
well, I'll just eat in peace, and then it's funeral time, I think.
I'll ask Nobody. Nobody, would you like to accompany me?
Huh? Sorry.
Would you like to
What?
accompany me to go buy supplies to kill a dragon?
Oh, you know what? I'll go ahead and describe this since I said I was going to do it. You look up at Nobody. Any form of face that he had before, like his eyes and the vague shape of a nose, is just gone. He just has a face. It's just blank face.
I'm used to having a party member with no face.
Sure. I guess.
I will
Oh.
use message
You
to
know the
ask
small one.
Nyx and Finmire if they are coming too.
I'm staying for the time being.
Alright. Finmire,
Yeah.
would you like to this is in your head, by the way. Would you like to accompany us to go buy weapons to kill a very big lizard?
Sure, I say out loud.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
Meet us by the front door.
Okay.
So Rick, do you know the small one?
Who?
Kind of looks down at Skylar.
Oh, yes, she is my cousin.
I see. She was worried somebody was being kidnapped, or I think I'm not sure.
Who's getting kidnapped?
About-
Look at her. Who's getting kidnapped?
She kind of just. You can tell angrily mutters something to herself.
Skyla, is everything alright? You don't seem your cheery self.
Now you can kind of tell she is at a point of being just conflicted with herself, seeming like she's trying to be happy in your presence while also trying to still figure something out.
Look, if something's the matter, you can tell me. I'll always be here for you. You have so many dice.
Yeah, well, no, I mean my dice box.
It's right there.
It's not easy to use, but
Oh yeah, I borrowed your dice box. My bad.
where the fuck?
Nick, they're right there.
Listen, you can say right there all you want. It's probably buried under a mountain, which it was.
See, I told you.
Yeah. was in the opposite direction of what you said.
No, I said right there.
Nicholas Dodge.
You a fucking ball flows through your ceiling.
Rick, you watch it as a second version of a second nobody appears, and the other nobody will just start shaking hands with the other nobody.
Again, I've seen this before.
Just gives you a smile. Nothing for you to worry about.
A pat her on the head. And then
A small rabbit, a small cat appears in front of the small child.
okay.
Looks on her. Where'd you come from? She will pick it up.
She will reach down and hands will touch her.
You just hear a small aw come from her.
This does not go the way I planned. As the image will kind of dissolve.
He feels bad. Skylar, would you like to go shopping with us?
Sure.
I mean, I guess technically I could alter the animation of the image to. She wouldn't feel anything, but she could carry the cat.
Finmire.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta go pick up the money to go buy this stuff, but then we can start. Follow me, and I'll lead them to where the sugar mama is.
Where's the sugar?
You... I can only think of fucking regular show. Give me some sugar.
Pops, give me some sugar.
Shut
sugar.
up.
But as you all
Mama wants some sugar.
Nix, is there any conversation you would like to have with the company that you have?
Not unless anybody is striking up conversation with me.
Fair enough. Well, it seems as if Clover is eager to speak with you.
Is
Cheating on
she
your spider?
actively speaking, or is it just like she wants to talk?
It seems like she kind of waits a little bit for you to strike up any conversation, but if you don't, it seems like she'll start up the conversation herself.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there feeding Blur occasionally.
Which, as you do, she does seem to like pay more and more attention to Blur. You know, it's not often that you get to see a domesticated displacer beast like this. How'd you manage that?
Well, domesticated is a very generous word for him. He can still be as wild as he would like to be. But he and I met when he was a kitten and I was younger, we'll say.
What a boy.
Even then, meeting them as a kitten, that usually isn't enough to make them be so docile.
We spent some time together in not a great area of the woods that were his home. And after that, I guess he just imprinted on me, and we've been together pretty much ever since.
Aw, well, ain't that just sweet? I envy you. Even though I'm a druid, most animals don't seem to get along with me.
Oh no.
So I lean more towards the plant side of our druid craft. They seem to take a lot more of a liking to me than animals do.
Well, sometimes plants are more fickle, sometimes the animals are...
Oh.
Well, they both can be fickle when they would like to be. That's how I was meaning to say that.
You mind if I pet him?
By all means.
She kind of takes a second before sliding her plate over and hops over into the now empty seat next to you. And kind of reaches towards Blur. And as she does, you can slowly see Blur kind of just leaning away from her at first, and just one tentacle slowly raising to just bat away her hand. So she kind of just stops. Seems like even the tamed ones don't like me.
All right, Nick. If I do the sniffer on the air, is there something wrong with her?
Roll a survival check.
There's the stats. That is a 25, 17 plus 8.
You kind of smell for a second. And you mainly get like all kinds of different tree saps from her. There's a genuinely sweet smell coming from her mixed in with the saps as well. But it's nothing that should really be putting off animals like that.
Do I see anything on her person that would like drive away animals?
Looking her up and down? Not particularly.
Interesting. Shut up, Jaden! No!
I'm curious.
He just sent me sad sap.
By the way,
Oh.
it's no issue. I'm just glad that I get to see another druid.
There are a couple others in this city, though one is not so friendly to me, and the other took a bite out of Rick at one point.
Oh my. Well, did he object to it, or...
That's a great question. I was far away.
I see. Well, brave of him to admit that, then.
Oh, I could still see it, but I wasn't close enough to know whether or not he was willing. He asked me to leave him to his devices with that woman, and lo and behold, his devices led to a chunk of his ear being gone.
That was the one who just left us. Well, the
Yes.
previous one took it.
The fiery-haired one, yes.
I guess he just didn't like how fast that woman was coming on to him.
Well, I can't say that another woman hasn't come onto him faster, but that's not my story to tell. And so I shan't.
Well, maybe I'll fish that story out of him at a point.
Good luck.
He didn't seem like he'd be a hard one to convince.
Still, I say good luck.
Sits back, which, as she eats, you also notice that she does actually avoid any food that was given to her. Instead, opting to just give that meat, well, attempt to give that meat to Blur, but Blur kind of just keeps his distance from her.
There's gotta be something wrong with her. There's gotta be something. I just don't know what.
You can see during this time that Donohu and Odria kind of sit there talking with each other. Meanwhile, Onre kind of just keeps to herself reading her book. And Kappa kind of just sits quietly, just anytime you kind of glance towards her, she kind of gives a small smile.
I drink.
But as you kind of sit there and conversations die between you and Clover, kind of go on, finish your food, and you are free to step away at any time, or you can stay with this company.
Well, having given Konobo the payment for grievances, so to speak, after finishing my food, I think I will step away, mend the door, and then wander my way around, excusing myself as I leave.
Taking a look at the door, the only place that was actually damaged was where the kind of doorknob is.
I can assume. I will still be mending it, since I told him that I would fix the door. Give me a fucking magical handyman, eh?
Where would you like to head after that?
I'm wondering. So, someplace. Vaguely following in the direction that Rick and Fenmeyer may have gone. Well, Rick and the rest of the group may have gone. Ugh. Ow.
We will move to the rest of the group unless Aspen wishes to speak at all.
Nah.
Then we move to the rest of the group. As
Hello.
you each make your way over to Goddesses.
I knock on the door.
Knock. After a little bit, well, after waiting for a bit, you have gotten no response. You do hear a voice call out from behind.
I turn around.
And you can see Nix's father. There's a.
Oh!
She ain't here right now. She left fairly early in the morning. But she said she left something inside for you.
I guess. Let me go grab it real quick. I kind of turn the party. You probably really don't want to go in here. She might just eat you for this, so I'll just go inside real quick.
Open up the door and step in. And it doesn't take long since it is both out of place and wasn't there last time you were here. You can see a small chest sitting on the floor.
I will pick it up.
It is fairly heavy, but you are able to pick it up nonetheless.
I open it.
Looking at it, and you can see gold coins.
How many, if I guesstimate?
Kind of looking at the size of it, you can assume to be about 1,250 coins.
I see.
But as you are counting through it, you also do find a small gem. If you'd like, go ahead and roll me a wisdom check.
Wisdom? Uh-oh. I touched gem wisdom check.
Touch rock.
Oh,
roll
I'm
wisdom,
on Kane.
die.
I was like, why does Rick have such a high wisdom check? Yeah, that's not Rick. Rick's wisdom is not great. Let me go look.
Touch rock, roll wisdom or die.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, roll, please. Oh, lag. 8.
8.
Yeah.
Looking at it, seems like a pretty nice looking rock.
Can I make an intelligence roll?
Oh, that wisdom was you were trying to appraise it.
Okay. Okay. Hold on, I got it. I go outside. Is Nix's father still there?
He is.
This gym looks pretty nice. Do you know anything about it? I'll show him the gym.
Looks it over. That seems to be a ruby. Fairly nice cut too.
How much they go for?
One that size should be around 600.
Thank you. I'll take it back. Boom. Alright. We have our money. Finmire, can you lead us to somewhere that can kill, that sells stuff to kill an ancient gold dragon?
I know the place.
Alright.
Magic shop.
Lead the way. Just on the other side of the district, there's just a dragon killing shop.
Fenmai, you kind of think for a second of what would be good for hunting. Either a weapon store or a magic weapon store. So I will give you the option. Would you like to go to the blacksmith, who you know can make some pretty nice weapons, or would you like to make your way over towards the or to the magic shop that you recently bought from?
I got a mask from the magic shop. It was magical and maskical. I like it.
Magical indeed.
Mask a kiss.
Which I will also ask. Did you attune to those while you were resting?
Yeah.
He's a tuner. He's playing some attunes.
Can I take it that means you are making your way to the magic shop then?
Yeah.
Very well.
All reliable.
No, nobody has regained consciousness.
Then you all make your way over there, and it doesn't take you very long.
What I miss?
I got money from a box Goddess left me.
Which they are.
Okay.
They were speaking with a man you are unfamiliar with, who seemed to showed up and seems to be. By the way he was acting, he seems to be a guard for this area of the town.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Wait, okay, so was it the one guy? I mean, you know, I forgot what his name was.
The one guy.
Not Gojun.
No, not Gojun. I can't remember his name for the life of me. The guy in the full suit of armor that looks like a blood hunter.
Not that one.
But I have no clue.
Nix's father.
I don't even remember if I ever actually saw that with any character.
Nobody has not met him.
Yeah, nobody hasn't met him. Tiago did meet him.
I see.
I don't remember if the fool met him.
I don't think the fool did, because I don't think the fool ever came around the dragon's nest.
I follow Finmire to the magic shop.
I completely missed the part where he was his father.
Aldirus? Or what is his
Oh,
name?
no, I'm confused.
Aldirus?
Ignore me.
Still can't get the fucking name right.
I will grab his image just so Jaden can see him as you will make your way over to the magic shop. Which, due to Fenmire guiding, doesn't take long.
Alright, go in. Look for supplies that would help us kill a dragon or really good healing supplies.
Fair enough. Have a look around, and you do see several weapons up on the walls that each seem like they'd be pretty strong themselves. Though I will also ask, what kind of weapons would you like?
More like, do they have any big harpoons?
Roll.
Huh?
Roll a d20. I was thinking.
You just went roll and then you just stomp.
Yeah, I
Roll.
kinda trailed off because I was thinking of what to have you roll.
2.
2, you do not see a magic
Okay. I go ask the magic shop lady for any would be good for taking down an ancient dragon.
Kind of walk up to both of them and
Oh
Okay.
shit, yeah, the other one's here.
which you can see as Uzume kind of just chuckles to herself a bit. There's some that could probably help you. Let's see if I have any in stock.
Also, do you do appraisals for things?
I can.
Pull out the fucking ruby.
Rock.
Kind of looks it over. Lovely little thing.
How much does that go for?
I could buy it. I'll say 605 gold.
I'll think about it.
Very well.
I feel like. Never mind.
Right, actually found out.
Let's see what you have in stock. That weapon or whatever you were saying.
Where is it? Which I guess for now while I browse.
Again?
But
Again?
I have 3 things
Again.
that may interest you. Though, judging from what I know of you, one of them may not be your style.
Alright, let's see him.
Well, the first one that comes to mind would be a little bit of armor to actually help you. She kind of pulls out this red looking armor. This here is the armor of the Oni King.
Okay.
It's enchanted to be sturdier than normal armor, though it is a tad heavy for someone like you.
I don't think anyone in our party can wear heavy armor.
It can
Unless-
be medium or heavy.
Okay, maybe one of us, 2 of us.
Yeah. But you are able to use this to both try and scare your enemies away from you and potentially paralyze them.
Rick thinking to
Ooh.
himself, I don't think you scare away an ancient dragon.
No, but being able to paralyze them is always great. Next, you see she pulls out it's weird. It's very clearly some kind of gun, but you don't see where you'd hold it. This here is called the Drakanon. That is a vicious little thing. Well, if you get the right one, I should say.
Oh.
I have a few variants of it, some of them better than others. But they are able to cycle through the elements, allowing you to deal with any kind of dragon you come against.
And how do you exactly use it?
Simply like this. Watch as she shoves her arm into it and raises it up.
Oh yeah.
It is a prosthetic.
I
It
see.
can go over any current appendage that you have.
I see.
Oh my.
After that, I believe this one would likely be your best option. Though that also depends. You see as she pulls out a green glaive. This here is the glaive of the Green Tyrants. It is able to summon a tornado to drag any foe back down to the ground while also hurting them with the storm that it brings.
And how much are each of these?
Let's see. Need to double check prices based off of rarity. Let's see, I have... For this glaive, it will run you about 2,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
For the cannon, that will depend on which variant you want, as I have uncommon, rare, and the best one, very rare.
And how much is the very rare one?
The very rare will be about 3,000.
I see. And the armor?
The armor, where is its rarity? About 2,700.
I see. I can't avoid any of these. Alright.
Well, I know your friend over there recently sold a magic item and has a decent well, no, it wasn't these two. No, I do
No, that
remember
one.
you were a big spender. She kind of points at Fenmeyer.
Hi.
My apologies. It's just you all were here at the same time.
Finmire, how much money do you have left?
Pick up Tank and Shank him around a little bit. Just jingle, jingle, jingle.
30,000 gold.
I don't know. I
He has
can't see
more-
it.
He has more money than your whole entire dad's like net worth.
Then no, we can't afford any of these.
A shame.
Oh, it is. Alright, Finmire, next shop.
Well,
Oh.
if you'd like, we could make a deal.
Oh,
What kind of deal?
How about how would you like to rent them?
How does that really benefit you in the sense of there's a significant chance we will not be returning.
Well, I have charms to make sure that my items are returned to me.
Then how much for renting all three?
Renting all three? If you want related to Goddess, I'd say that gem and a fun night out would be it. But since I don't think she'd want me messing with her child like that, nor do I think you'd want to be with an old lady such as me.
You would be surprised, but continue.
I'll say that gem of yours and 300 gold.
Alright. I guess I'll hand her the gem and 300 gold.
Thank you.
And then, really hoping Nyx is good with glaives. Is that
You
a...
might be asking too much. We do have a battle master.
Who?
Yes and no.
I don't know if Trevin's coming.
That's the thing. I don't know either.
This gun's go to Abigail. The fool. Not the fool. Nobody.
What fool is here?
Nobody.
Yes.
Put this on, and I'll hand him the fucking armor.
I
Please
will
tell me you can wear medium armor.
take in. I'm pretty sure I can. Let me know what check though.
And then you might as well not send me any of this because I'm not keeping any of this.
I mean, I'm wearing medium armor.
Alright.
I have access
If
to
you
all
have-
armors.
If
I have
you
access to all
proficiency-
armor. I'm
Yeah,
a paladin.
so-
Wait, no, paladin has nothing to do with proficiencies. Never mind. You don't need to
And
tell
then
anyone.
how much for? Wait, so
Oh wait, no. Okay.
how much for 12 healing potions of greater?
Give me 1 second.
Because it goes normal, greater, right?
I believe so, but give me 1 second. I am sending Jaden his armor.
Also, go ahead and just send Richard the glaive because the moment I see him, I'm giving it to him.
Alright, which, Jaden, you can go ahead and put it down as half plate,
Alright.
or +2 half plate.
Yikes.
Plus the
Wait,
paralyzing or whatever thing bomb.
Yeah, that's why I sent him it.
So +2. Oh damn. Okay.
And I am making sure that goes in that order. Yeah, greater. Kind of looks over at her friend. Let's see. Since you're buying in bulk, that will take off a little bit for you. Why is my friend going
$7.
Done deal. No takesy backsies.
7 billion gold.
$1 million.
That's
But million schmickles.
How much?
That will run you about, if you want 12 of them.
Quarter schmeckel.
How about 12 of them? And I'll tell you another story.
Well, you're speaking with the Drider.
I will tell you a story about Nyx. Or information that, you know, might help you.
Tempting. But I need to run my business a bit more strict than my friend here. Will be, which I will at least, I'll cut you a deal on top of the bulk. 1,300.
Man, for an ancient dragon, I don't feel like I got enough. Um, how about 7 of them? I was trying to do 2 per person, but I fucking don't think that's happening.
Well, if nobody wants to speak up, he can also let you know that he has some potions.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I do have questions.
How many and what kind?
I have 3 superior and 1 supreme. Though, I hope we do not need them, as I am only borrowing them.
How much for 7?
How does one borrow a potion?
I was given them in case of emergency.
Man, I've spent all this
They're
money. I'm
my-
not even to buy the thing I wanted to buy.
Essentially, Richard, these are like the last resort potions.
I see.
You appear to be desperate, so just do 600.
For 7? Alright.
However, if you survive, be sure to come back and purchase something.
And a 300 gold. Alright. I still don't have enough for the thing I was gonna buy. Everyone fucking add 1 healing potion of greater. Including you, Finmire, Nyx, because I'll give you when I see it. Go and have Godric and Cedrica add 1 as well as fucking fiance. I guess just keep a note of that, Nick.
Alright.
And then we'll go talk to her and meet up with Nyx to see how long it would take to get there and if we need any other supplies.
I wish the internet on my phone was working. Okay, I will. Connie, you have the companion app, correct?
Yeah.
Let's see. I can't copy something.
Can you call me a character sheet or something? All that money gone.
Lol.
How much is
Finmar, Caleb, no, it pisses me so much off. I know you have so much fucking money over there, you gremlin. You have like 5,000 gold.
I do not.
You do. There's a point in time I was counting, and before we even got this town, you had 3,500.
Really?
Yes.
You have a lot. It's just you haven't had your.
You also hasn't written it down.
Yeah, you haven't had a character sheet to write it down on for this long.
It makes me so mad. You have no idea.
I think it's
Also,
funny.
Nick, fuck you.
What?
That thing you messaged me earlier? Look at our messages.
Well, why don't you speak with her?
Yeah, I plan to. I can't buy a giant metal spike for 300 gold, god damn it.
That depends on what you have it made out of.
Probably not aluminum.
Tin.
But I'm trying to find. My brain's going fucking Abigail. But apparently I don't have her saved on.
Your new phone?
Well, on in one of my servers. And I'm not seeing her on this one. So.
Do you want? I mean, well, she doesn't.
As you hear the hammer get pulled back on the gun, pressed against your back. I had to wait away from you because of your fiance.
Look, I was ambushed by what's his name, Azure, to go meet Aspen's relatives, and then I was like, well, now we gotta go get dragon killing supplies. Oh yeah, we're gonna go fight that gold dragon. I think you remember that quest. And I got you a present. We're renting these, but I hand her the very rare machine gun.
Until she kind of just looks at you with a very
Remember.
unimpressed look.
What? Apparently
going
this
on?
thing's really good.
What's going on?
Abigail is about to shoot me.
Somebody came into my room and wanted candy, so I gave some to them. Or told them what it was.
By the way, how are you feeling?
I believe I am experiencing what is known as anger.
Nobody is kind of just leaning against something. His head seeming to lightly be shaking.
I apologize. And hand her the gun.
She will kind of just look at it while kind of awkwardly holding it.
It seems you and Skylar are both in a bad mood. Isn't that right, Skylar?
She kind of just... You kind of look over, her eyes are just currently wide as she is looking over all of the magic items.
You know what I
armies
realized,
instead.
Nick? That moth never came back with those things I was gonna buy.
You see an army of cats just coming through, passing through everything they touch.
By the way, Nick, what class is Skylar? I think you said it before.
She uses... I don't recall if it was It was a cleric or paladin.
Look over the
she is
counter.
appearing
Hey,
to
do you have
me.
anything for a cleric or paladin? And kind of point to Skylar. Cheap. Not that I want to buy something cheap. I just don't have enough money. It's like maybe a flaming sword or a tiara that boosts magic or something.
Well, what kind of weapon would she like to use? Or would you prefer a focus for her?
A focus, actually, would be pretty interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you. You make my life difficult. Oh, go ahead and spend $40 on some gamer subs.
While he does this,
Right, it's not gamer subs, it's Rogue Energy.
I can cancel it. Or they're like, God fucking damn it.
Wicked.
There, it's all better now.
Uzume kind of speaks up. Well, would you like her to have a wind weapon, a fire weapon, or let me see what the other one is.
Probably a fire. I don't think she would want to. Well, out of character, I don't think she would want a wind weapon. I'm really banking on we killing this thing to get its horde.
Silencio.
Because if we get this horde, we could finally afford some of these high prices.
they're not high prices, they're just the price of items. The
No, I
reason why
know.
we can't afford them is because we haven't at all been questing at all.
Well, we have been, just not very high value ones.
Oh, go ahead, Nick.
You watch as she pulls out It's a very weird looking blade. It almost... The scabbard for it seems like some kind of ice, but clearly not cold. As she draws it, the blade looks dull. You can see an eye within it. Or would you like a blade that's... It will both never dull, nor is it always sharp. It is one that you can break apart to better it, put simply. But just as the serpent's legend goes, it will always be reborn at a point and be renewed to how it once was.
How much are each?
Let's see. This one, as she holds up the renewal one. This one I'll sell to you for 1,000 gold.
Remember when I said cheap items?
Listen, this one's a personal favorite of mine, and I thought I'd show it off.
What's the other one?
The wind one is 500.
The other one?
Where was the other one? Because there was the wind one. Where the fuck did the other one go? Which was the other one that I said?
The one that breaks
Fire
apart.
one.
Yeah.
And the fire one is 400.
How about how much do flying carpets go nowadays?
Abigail will kind of speak up. Do you require more money?
Yes.
You will watch as she pulls out the pouch and hands it over. Here's
How much is?
Here's the money that you have been giving me to hold on to.
How much is in it?
It is 700 gold and 200 silver that you have given her so far. That is why I was trying to find her stat block to double check how much gold you had been giving Abigail.
And you said the fire one was 500.
Fire one is 400, the wind one is 500.
I will take 200 mine and 300 of Abigail's. And buy the fire one.
And I will ask, are you sure you wish to buy the fire one considering what you are going to be fighting?
Who said she's fighting it? You think I'm fucking bringing her? This is a present. I'm not
Have to mix
retarded. I'm thinking, if I die, that's what it's whatever. But if she dies and I live, I'm dead no matter what.
Fair enough.
Actually, how much was the I one?
The I one, 1,000.
What rarity is it?
That one is... That one is the rare variant.
Are they all rare?
Let's see, this one... Do these actually have variants? They do. So the fire one is uncommon,
Mm-hmm.
though it does have 2 abilities. The eyed one is rare, well not rare, that one's rare, and wind one is also rare, but on the lower end.
What's the I one do? I'm asking her.
Well, that is the one that breaks apart.
I see. We'll just stick with the fire one.
Fail.
Fucking bring her. Fucking.
Which I will let you know the 2 abilities that it has. Well, it actually has 3. It has Heat Holder, Lava Burst, and Tectonic Shift.
I see. Alright, thank you, Abigail. I'll make sure to pay you back if we kill the gold dragon, we will be rich for a while.
Kind of just still looks at you with a face that very clearly doesn't approve of this, but isn't going to argue against it.
Look, you gotta believe in me that believes in you as I walk over to Skyla.
I will make sure he does. He at least does something, even if we don't end up killing the dragon. Though we'll probably
Yeah,
be dead by then.
With nobody on our side, we're gonna win this for sure.
I do not make such promises.
I walk
But
over
we
to
have
Skyla.
nobody on our side.
Okay. Go ahead.
Nobody
I will
just
say-
disappears into thin air.
Nix, roll a d20.
Fuck, I'm. Damn it. Hold
He
on.
was too busy sucking cock for money.
No, I'm fucking over here putting the magic item into the fucking app.
Same thing.
Oh, I was just gonna pull up the image every time I needed it.
I will eat you alive, Connor.
Yeah,
Just
I
a
bet you
flat
would.
D20.
Man, oh man, the things are getting. Whew,
There's a 4.
4?
4.
I like it.
Sure, go for it.
Damn you. This is my big ass metal dice, so it's hard to roll. 5.
Okay.
You are destined to fail.
We'll do it like this.
Got one of those Finmire rolls.
I mean, you. Nothing.
So, as you are walking around next, you do kind of glance through the shop window, and you can see your party. I had it be you just had to beat my roll, which my roll was a 2.
Dumbass. Not you. Not you, Nick.
He was thinking about.
The ancient dragon swoops down and takes you away.
Not you, I said! Fucking 5-head!
Just
So he-
imagine it's like you just hear, caw. Like for some reason the dragon decides to caw, and then you just look up and a pair of like feet just grab you.
It thought it polymorphed into a bird, but when in reality it didn't.
It's just a dragon. Swoops
Uh,
down and crushes me.
Has just been flying in formation with other birds occasionally cawing. The other birds are too
Wait.
afraid to do anything.
It's like the
Wait.
alligator meme, but with a dragon and some
Yes.
random pigeons.
No. The dragon thinks it polymorphed into a crow, and because it thinks it should be in the mentality of crow, it has just been trying to get shiny things, which is why it's been tolling the road.
But
You,
what would you like to do next?
I wait outside the shop.
Okay.
No, I enter the shop, I guess.
I see him enter the shop.
Yes. Well, you hear the bell ring and kind of glance over and see him.
These are for you. And I hand him the glaive and then the magic potion. It's a rental. So, if you break it, you buy it.
I see.
Or if you
And then
buy it, if you buy it afterwards, after your mission is successful, then I will sell it for you for a bit cheaper than what it usually is. Just taking into consideration what has already been paid.
And you'll pay
I
me
see.
the difference. Skyla.
She kind of. You seem to kind of break her away from just gawking at the magic items, and she kind of looks over at you.
This is for you. And I hand her this flame sword. And I know you're practicing your magic, so I'm giving you my hand-me-down, but I'm sure it still works fine, as I give her my big the big red crystal.
Kind of looks between them. Are you sure?
Well, me and Abigail bought the sword for you. The crystal, yes.
I'll make sure to take very good care of him.
And then, we're gonna go on a mission to kill an ancient dragon, and I'm gonna need you to stay with, Auntie.
Kind of just gears turning in her head of just.
I don't know why you told her.
Wait, no, I should go with you.
See, if something happened to me, I'm fine with it because my life, my decisions. But if something happened to you, I would never live with myself, and I wouldn't be living for long.
But I'm supposed to just live without you. If you.
Even without you. Sorry.
If it's any consolation, I could potentially bring him back to life. I'm not sure how it would work, but I do believe he would be in a different form than he is now. If
And
something were to happen to him.
look, nobody is here to help him.
Look,
Dematerialize
if something
it.
does happen to me, you have this crystal. This crystal is pretty much soaked in my arcane soul. So you always have something that was pretty much me. But I won't die. Well, knock on wood, I won't die.
Shikao seems to think for a second. If you do, I'll tell Uncle and make sure he hunts you down.
If I die?
Yes.
But I'll be dead.
I hear
He's a
people
great
go
worm.
back. I hear people will go to a loo if they die.
Alu just gets burned to the ground. Fair enough. I won't die, I guess.
What?
Reincarnated into a human, dragon shows up, just fucking beats the fuck out of me.
This has nothing to do with what's going on right now. Dead Cells apparently did have some sort of event thing with Risk of Rain.
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't see the thing until now.
I
Otherworm?
swear, I'll do my best to stay alive.
You better. God just points her new blade at Nyx. And if he does go down, you better bring him back.
Or
will try.
my dad will eat you. But hey, you could probably stay with Goddess too if you wanted, but that's a can of worms. But also,
I didn't expect to be threatened by a child.
what's my fiance's name again, dude? I'm sorry.
I'll take it at face value.
Don't tell her.
Anila Aura.
Anila. I was gonna say Anila, but it didn't sound right. But look, I got Anila that's gonna help me. I'll be fine.
She kind of just clearly turns to you to say something before kind of just shutting her mouth.
I'm aware what I'm doing, but Rick isn't.
What is a glaive's normal properties?
Reach.
Reach.
Heavy, if I recall.
Yeah. If everyone's ready, we'll go
Heavy-
meet up.
Heavy reach two-handed 1d10 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
If everyone's ready, we'll go meet up with Anila and see what we need to do before we set sail. And we still have a funeral to go to. I don't know if it's soon or not. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that's as ready as I ever will be to fight a dragon of that variety.
Nyx? I'll kind of lean over. Make sure you say a sweet goodbye to your lady before we set off. And then
I
I'll
will
go out the
elbow him in
door.
the ribs.
And then I'll go out the door waiting for everyone, I guess.
Nobody will chuckle on his way out, kind of giving a nod towards the shop owner, kind of as a goodbye kind of thing.
Alright.
Is this the Drider's shop?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't here for the part where that was either said or not said.
Fair
He's
enough.
been holding on his
John.
lady.
I don't think I have much I can do.
Fair enough. Well, you do have money if you'd like to do some shopping.
Money. You could commit yourself to this woman.
Oh, wait, I have to... I remember that I still have to take the Leviathan teeth and spines to the blacksmith to see if he can make anything out of them. Fuck.
No, you do.
They're all just rotten.
I don't think teeth and spines rot. They're made of bone. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
they do
probably the
rot, but
probably the flesh that was on them.
I mean, I would have cleaned it off. I think. One second. I need to look at these.
I literally just got the most worthless reforge in a weapon. It can now pierce one target. It bounces from target to target.
That one doesn't help me.
What are you taking a look at?
2 magic scrolls that I've had this entire time that I have never gotten the chance to use. That also does not help me. I have a scroll of enemies abound and a scroll of frostbite
Alright.
that I
Frostbite
have
might be one of it.
never used.
Trying to think what level scrolls they'd be.
It's a good thing you didn't remember them to now. You would have given them to the freaking wizard and never would have actually been able to use them.
What level are those spells?
Great question. I don't know.
Okay. Let me move over to enemy. Enemies abound is 3rd level, so it is uncommon. And you said frostbite?
Frostbite is common.
Yeah. Alright.
Never mind. I guess I'll hold on to them. There's not much that I can really fucking. I wouldn't get much from those.
Well, is there any shopping you'd like to do here? Anything you'd like to say? I see Sarah has muted and deafened. Going the extra mile.
She just want to be here for her own funeral.
What is there that I can look at as far as magic items go? Because I wasn't here for a majority of that, or wasn't paying attention for a majority of the magic items.
Well, do you wish to mainly focus on like what's out and about, and if so, what are you proficient with? I can tell you what, like which ones are out that you are proficient with, or do you like to go and talk to Usume and to see what she has?
I am proficient with clubs, daggers, darts, javelins, maces, quarterstaffs, scimitars, sickles, slings, and spears.
Okay.
Which actually, can that glaive? I know it says glaive, but the thing says any polearm.
Does it?
It says weapon in parentheses any polearm, comma rare requires attunement.
Well,
Would you?
I did say glaive.
Okay. Never mind then. Just the things that are out and about that I would be proficient with, I guess, so far.
Let's do it like this.
Oh, actually, I'm pretty sure that Plus and Pierce made the weapon weaker. Though that may be wrong.
Food.
Which
Yeah.
do
Sounds
you
like Caleb.
only wish to look like do you only wish to look for weapons, or do you want to also look at like staves, rods, rings, armor, and such?
I'll take whatever you'll send me. Whatever I can see.
What's everything you have to offer?
Sorry, I'm eating some poorly made fudge that's really just turned out to be like massively thick pudding with walnuts in it.
Get fudged. You fudger.
Did you say if you were professional with long swords?
I'm not, no.
Okay.
Oh, that shield is a lot more useful than I gave it credit for.
I am proficient with light and medium armor and shields.
I'm wondering if I should even comment on some of these I have up. Because they are expensive. What price range would you like?
I have 2,000 gold.
The fuck? When did 2,000 gold?
I sold a magic item that was very rare for
Oh,
2,500 gold,
Fair
and I
enough.
gave
I, for-
Konobo 500 gold.
I forgot you did that.
I wish it would.
Okay, so
I wish I could push this to where it only shows.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl that was named that was called help.
No, you are now stuck with whatever decision you have made. I've got no time. I've got no time to live. I've got no time to live. Just when
Sorry, I'm back. I don't know if I was holding up anything.
No.
I was grabbing more magic items for Richard.
My sister made spaghetti.
Piscetti.
Muscady.
She makes it the best.
Muscadoosh.
But, Sir Richard, you see that there is a Frostbrand spear, a bowl of commanding water elementals, a red corundrum, which is a red gem, a staff labeled Staff of the Woodlands, a vicious quarterstaff, and a gold lion, or a statue of a gold lion.
Hey, wait a minute. One of the bastards in my party sold that. I think he had that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. What's the deal with that bowl of commanding water elementals? I assume it does what it says?
That it does. So long as you have it, you are able to use it to conjure the elemental of said type.
Mm-hmm.
As you are looking at this, roll me a history check.
It's 12.
Give me a reroll.
A reroll?
Yes.
19.
19. Only reason I had you reroll is just because this is something you are fairly familiar with. As looking over this bowl, you realize that you've seen something extremely similar to this. Something that was gifted to you a long, long time ago.
I was just fucking looking at it too.
And as you pull it out, instead of being blue around the edges, it's red.
Are you telling me? Are you telling me? I could have been summoning fire elementals this whole time?
Now you could.
Son of a bitch. Well, damn. Well, this was a gift, so I can't exactly sell it. But I did sell another gift, but I'm not going to sell this gift. Damn.
I sold your mama for the last time.
What about the Staff of the Woodlands?
The Staff of the Woodlands. Are you asking about its price or what it can do?
What it can do.
It will act as an arcane focus for you, which can help in many ways, as well as being a much stronger quarterstaff than a usual one. It also comes with the innate spells Animal Friends, Awakening, Bark Skin, Locate Animals or Plants, Speak with Animals, Speak with Plants, and Wall of Thorns.
Has pockets.
You are also able to use Pass Without Trace,
Ooh.
though that does not count against its uses at all.
Okay, so a question for you, Nick.
Yes.
Was I gifted my staff? Like, my actual staff that I use? Or was it one that I essentially, like, made myself or found myself?
It is one that you had gotten yourself.
And how much does this cost?
That would be 1,010 gold.
And this is coming from
The Drider.
the Drider? Okay. Alright then. I will take the Staff of the Woodlands. And I will pull out the gold. You said 1,010?
Yeah.
Alright. That leaves me with 1,008 gold. Ow. Ow. Fuck.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Well, there's nothing else I can buy. There's nothing I'm going to sell. So, no.
Very well.
But I will say, upon my return, I shall come to visit you, and we shall see how the night shall go. With a wink, and I will walk out.
I look forward to it. You can also hear.
There you go, Connor.
You can also hear a quiet.
I was gonna say that.
As you step out, you can see as Azure approaches.
Hello.
We are ready to host a funeral.
I see. He just looks at us. We're all geared and ready to kill. Skyla, you didn't really know. Well, you did know Aspen a little bit. Do you wish to stay or go?
I wouldn't mind coming.
All right. Is everyone coming?
Yeah?
I believe I was invited.
Finmar, you ready to go to a funeral?
Sure.
All right, I guess
Yeah.
whenever you're ready, Azure.
Very well. Then let us be on our way. We'll kind of have each of you approach before taking you all to the edge of town, where you can see Trevin and the rest of the group waiting.
I hope they don't question why we're armed to the teeth right now.
I mean, all of them are also armed,
That's fair.
but you can also see that Red still has these 3 women around him. Which
I don't want to know.
you now just notice the fact that all 3 of them are also blindfolded.
Okay, that makes that somehow worse.
I mean, in
Real
all
kinky
honesty, I've already gotten my opinions on Red.
Fair enough.
He's a real kinky fucker.
He is a demon.
No, not necessarily that. I just no.
Once you all appear, Trevin will kind of speak up. See, that didn't take too long. Shall we be on our way? Carlos is currently half buried there.
I see. Well, I guess lead the way.
Is he still beaten and bruised and bloodied?
From what you can, well, I'm assuming you mean Trevin.
Yeah.
He still seems to be heavily bruised. Yeah.
I'll put a hand on his shoulder and use Cure Wounds just to ease his pain.
Thank you.
Gotta look your best for the deceased.
I don't think she cares as he kind of looks towards where he last saw Aspen.
Oh no, I'm sure she doesn't.
Is Sarah here?
Sarah.
Wanna know?
She's slumbering.
We're doing the funeral.
Okay.
Something said that I missed.
Well,
Don't worry,
that
Sarah.
is-
We're speeding up the timeline.
shopping just took longer than I expected.
Monk
Fair enough.
But all of you begin to make your way into the forts. And it doesn't take too long as you see an area has been set up for a bit of a proper funeral. And you can see kind of towards the center, Carlos is half buried in the ground.
Do you want to write, Carlos?
Kind of leans back as much as he can to look at you. The family's all here. I'm doing just fine. You can tell he's bruised worse than Trevin.
I see. Well, glad to hear it. And is this like a standing funeral? Like,
Yes.
I'll find the nearest tree and just, I guess, leaning's kind
Relaxing?
of
At my funeral?
I was gonna say that sounds kind of disrespectful. I'll just find a spot to stand.
I'll do push-ups.
Clearly, I create a wooden chair out of the earth.
Understandable.
Rude. Wait, out of the earth?
I'm a
Don't
druid,
you mean out of
flatbed.
the tree?
No. I can do it from wherever I want.
I hope we don't have to give a speech. It'd be
As I
funny.
I did not know her much, but she was one crazy person.
You can call me a bitch, it's okay.
I will ask. How,
You knew the
I will
fucking
ask
flow when you
Sarah,
said to say that.
how much detail would you like me to try and get?
I do not give a shit. I just
Fair.
wanted a funeral and I wanted the family to be there.
Then
Red makes us give us a speech. Sorry, go ahead.
each of them kind of take the time to say something. Kappa kind of panicking whenever she is forced to go up and say something as she had not gotten a chance to meet you, but seems to comment on you nicely based off of what little interaction she has had with your spirit.
She gets the dress with many pockets. The will is being said right now. She gets the dress with many pockets.
I like the idea that you're just sitting behind the podium where people are giving a speech, just like, you're on the will. You're not. Get the fuck out.
Depending on how nice you said something, changes what you get.
Which Aerolith doesn't end up saying anything as she seems to be unable to control her emotions.
Sag.
She gets my shadow thread.
Which you see.
You never use that.
I
Whoa,
forgot
what?
I had it most of the time, and I forgot to sew something with it. Fuck else was I supposed to do? Anyway,
Your what?
do you know how much time it takes to sew
Anyway.
something?
Huh.
It's not like I could quickly, I make a scarf out of with the needle and the thread, and suddenly now I'm
Anyway.
invisible. That's not how that works.
If I remember correctly, the description of the band, it was.
After time goes by and each of them go through it, is there anything each of you would like to say about Aspen?
She was a very interesting person. Crazy sometimes, but a good friend. She will be missed. And then I take a step back.
She couldn't hold her booze.
Yes, I could. Just
No,
for
you
that,
could
nobody
not.
give him my Fey wine.
No, you could not.
Nobody give him my Fey wine.
She was somebody.
That's the nicest thing I think any of the people I've gotten to know since I had come out on this stupid fucking mission. Hey, wait, is the
Me
mayor here?
giving her a compliment or
Yes.
completely annoying?
You do see as one of the mayor's heads is here.
Okay.
One of them?
Damn.
Where's the rest of them?
Heads? Just his head?
Yeah, he has multiple heads. You didn't know that?
Is
No,
it
I'm
like
aware.
stretched out or is it coming out of the ground?
You can see it coming out of the ground.
That's uneasy.
No, I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
like
make
that.
a chair out of the ground, then.
You're gonna get dittoed.
Also, Nick, this staff already exists on the app. Can I just use
Okay.
that one?
Yes, you may.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I didn't know if it was on it, which is why I sent you the message. Which
Yeah, it is.
Finmire, are you going to say anything?
It has the exact same things. It's all the exact same.
It took me to a weird doctor once.
Finbar, that was supposed to be a secret.
Oh,
You weren't all
Alright,
bad,
then,
Aspen.
It's alright.
Yeah, but that's when I killed the guy and then sold the body, and he woke up while we were there, and so I had to kill him again.
What?
You were pretty
I like-
badass, man.
What offense? The guy was frozen. What else was I supposed to do?
Anyway,
Right. Rick can have the fire knife.
huh?
Nix can have the ice knife. Nobody, I give you something, but I don't know enough about your personality here to give you something.
Just a thumbs up.
Jasmine kind of
Red gets the money because that's how it works in this family. And the Trevin and Aerolith get everything else out, and then Kappa here because she said something nice about me, even though she didn't know me all that well. Can have the dress of many pockets because it used for to hide those letters you stole. And also,
I think that she's saying this as she's being sucked up into the light.
as I'm fading away, final words come out of my mouth. Rick's a fucking bottom.
Oh, you bitch!
Get back here, whore!
Fireball.
as your body is ready to rest, so is your soul. So that will be
Your
last
last.
words.
Her last words were to
Bottom.
call you a bottom.
I will ask you
How
to tear your
sincere.
sheet.
What are people looking at me after she said?
People are looking at you.
We're looking at you.
My chest hurts.
Andre is not paying attention to you. Clover seems very much interested.
Okay.
Nanaho kind of just pats you on the back.
Oh, wait. He comes back 5 seconds. Get a log. And disappears again. Pointing at the mayor, Red.
Odria kind of... She's not looking directly at you, but you can tell she's paying attention to you.
Great.
Final words. Rick's the bottom. Bye.
Kappa's not looking at you. She is looking at the floor.
Her face
Red
is
just
red.
gives me a nod.
You can see as Red kind of takes his cigar and shakes it off for a second before stepping over to her body, kind of kneeling down. Rest well.
Oh God, he actually liked me?
Before he waves his hand over her body, and you see as it ignites.
Fuck yeah, I go in flames!
Just later
I
one.
didn't know she was a
Abigail,
Viking.
what do you mean you're a bottom?
What did she mean by
Her
awful?
and Skyla. God damn it.
Just as the founding fathers intended.
What they intended for Rick to be a bottom?
Yeah,
Which,
isn't that right?
Take your word for it.
as Red kind of stands up, kind of looks back. You all are dismissed.
Alright.
Nobody
You're the
just-
guy.
Sinks into the ground.
Wait, no, somebody tell him to get along with Mayor.
Nobody sinks into the ground.
Well, you can kind of see the mayor pop into the ground and then pop up next to him, kind of forming an arm as you can hear the bones cracking and kind of just pats him on the back.
Why would you say that? I think I'm gonna throw up.
Looking at the mayor, it is quietly a neck coming out of the ground with a head on top, and then the arms
hate that.
form out.
I hate
It's
that
quite
so
literally.
much.
He's like
Why
stretched out
would you do
Jake.
that?
It's quite literally a neck beard.
Well, he doesn't have a beard.
Yeah, fivehead. It's a neckhead. He's neckhead.
Is Azure still around?
Yes, he is.
Azure, are we free to go, or is there something after?
He has
What?
dismissed us, so we may step away.
Fucking after
Is
party,
Tr-
dude.
Is Trevin and Airless staying with us, or are they getting reassigned somewhere?
They still have their mission here, so they will be remaining.
I see. I don't know if this is an appropriate time to ask them if they want to come kill a dragon. Oh, hold on, I got an idea. Where are they right now?
You can see they are kind of towards the edge of the clearing.
I'm gonna make my way towards them real quick.
Alright.
How are you guys doing?
Wow, what do you think they're doing?
I mean,
How do you think
if
they're
someone,
feeling?
okay, one, I've been to funerals. There's not much else than you saying, how are you holding up? How are you doing?
I just don't talk to nobody while I'm at a funeral.
Go ahead and ask, how are they holding?
Damn, fucking, I can't believe this. I'm catching smoke even though I'm
It's
not
'cause
part
you're
of the
black.
conversation.
Okay.
What are they saying, Nick?
Trevor kind of looks over. I could be better. Aerolith here is still distraught.
Aerolith,
I thought you were about to go.
We-
Get the fuck over it.
no, we are going on a journey, and would you like to stay in spend some time with Skyla?
I could watch over her.
I would very much appreciate it, and I know she would love your company.
Kind of gives you a
Yes.
nod.
I don't know if you two have officially met, Because I'm assuming Skyla walked over with me. Skyla, this is Aerolith. Aerolith, this is Skyla.
Skylar kind of gives us a smile. It's a pleasure to meet you. I wish it could have been under better circumstances.
She's like a little sister to me, and Skyla Aerolith is a good friend. She will be staying with you while we go on our journey. Trevin,
Yeah.
do you want to beat the shit out of something to get rid of your emotions?
Kind of looks past you at Carlos, who is still half buried, which Carlos did give his part of it, or his little speech, from being half buried. But
Sounds about right.
kind of looks. Yeah, I still need to let out some aggression.
We're gonna go kill an ancient gold dragon.
Got it.
And
With
That's
that,
my boy.
with that,
how long?
I'm gonna.
This is completely up to you because he's in the hole. Could we bring Carlos or no? I don't care either way.
We could feed him it. You could feed him to the dragon.
I should probably dig him out. Red did dismiss us.
He could be a good shield towards the dragon if you wanted.
I can help with that. I can dig him out relatively easily.
All right. Now, once we're all together, I gotta go make sure our big gun is coming.
And I'm gonna give. I know Rick gave it to me, but considering I'm not proficient with glaives, and I know that Trevin's a badass and can fight with just about any bladed weapon, I'm gonna give him the glaive.
Trevin, that glaive is a rental. Just letting you know.
Kind of looks over. Alright. Feels good though.
Is the rule number 1 with the Aspen group. Immediately destroy all rentals.
I can buy that after we're done with it, though.
Don't.
Don't. What?
The fuck was
Who
that?
said that? Who said don't? How
Ghost
dare
of
they?
future past.
I will help Nyx get the witch out of the hole.
I'm using mold earth.
I will watch Nyx get the witch out of the hole.
And in the distance, vague screaming as you approach.
Uh,
I will say I picked the perfect babysitter for Sky.
A gambling drunk?
One that can turn you inside out with magic. Yes.
A gambling drunk. She
She
will
is
teach her
pretty
to count
badass.
cards.
Know how many good teachers were gambling drunks in anime? Like almost all of them.
Master Roshi,
Jiraiya,
Oh, see?
Kakashi.
No,
Sonata.
Jiraiya wasn't a gambler.
Right, that was
He was
Sonata.
a
Sorry,
drunk,
I meant
though.
Jiraiya because he was the first one to pop in my head.
He's
because
also a pervert.
Yes.
Kakashi is a pervert as well.
Continuing, Nick.
Anyways, yes. Using mold earth to pull him out.
Alright. You're able to get him out of the dirt fairly easily.
Carlos, we're gonna go call an ancient gold dragon, and you're gonna be there.
Oh, well. If I'm allowed to come, then I will.
yeah,
you
we're
gotta
the feature to
ask?
the dragon. Sorry.
Kind of begin shaking and kind of loosening up his body. Or, well, lead the way.
I lead them to Godric's.
Alright.
I need big weapon.
I need the big weapon
You make
with the
your way
big stick.
towards Godric's.
Literally, if he doesn't come, the chances go from like a 60 to like a 40.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Exactly.
Well, let me
don't you
say
know I'm a-
this: the 60% is at least all of us making it out of it.
Look.
Winning's not in that percentage.
Don't you know I may not remember it, but I have the instincts of a dragon wrestler.
Okay. I knock on the door. Well, I live
good
here. I
at
walk
wrestling.
in.
Alright.
I'm better than you at dragon wrestling.
Godric.
Glances over.
You still coming up with us to kill the dragon, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good.
Are we heading out now?
I just gotta get Anila, and yes, we'll be taking the airship.
Kind of hear Neela speak up. What about me? As she comes stepping downstairs.
Oh, we are ready to leave when you are. That music
Very
stopped
well.
and scared me.
Then I suppose let us go prepare the ship.
Lead the way.
Then she will begin to lead you all out.
Don't worry, I'm getting these.
Fair enough.
This one seems appropriate. I guess I told Skyla and Aerolith they could stay at Godric's, just don't touch nothing, I guess. Or the magic stuff.
Oh, did you get something already?
Mm-hmm.
Then she will begin to lead you, and she will kind of glance back. Is there anyone else that you need to grab before we head out?
Oh shit! Cedrica. I will meet you guys at the airship, and I will go to Conobo's to grab Skyla.
Cedrica.
Cedrica.
I'll follow him.
Alright.
And I will fly to Conobo's.
I will follow him.
You're gonna fly?
Hey, you can't be a
Said
pro
anything about
dragon
flying.
wrestler if you can't fly.
You watch as demonic wings sprout out of nobody.
Are you serious?
No,
Okay.
no.
I was like, I'm fine with this, but I was
No.
caught me off guard.
Only at level 14.
Exactly.
He's actually a black dragon. Get it
right, he's a shadow dragon.
black.
Oh, the
I'm assuming I don't need to roll anything to get there. I knock on the door.
I mean, by technicality, I should still be at the funeral
Why you say that?
because remember I said I sunk into the ground.
I will assume that you had followed. I'm saying I don't think you want to hang around Red.
No,
Yeah.
more than likely.
Based off of what you've said, you don't want to be near him.
Oh no, hell no.
You heard the disdain in his voice when he went, no.
I want nothing to do with the man.
Which do you also? Well, are you following him to Conobos?
Oh no, if he's flying, I mean, yeah, I'm a warlock. I can regain my spell slots on a short run. I could knock him out of the sky, but you know what? I won't do that.
Just
After a moment, a maid kind of opens up the door.
I'm here to pick up Cedrica.
I believe she's still in the dining room.
Like, go in the dining room.
Make your way in, and you can see Conobo still sitting there next to her, and she is unconscious at her food.
I'm going to be borrowing her.
Looks over and gives a nod.
You don't want to come kill a dragon, Conobo? I know you like killing dragons.
Kind of just stares at you for a second. I do not particularly enjoy hunting dragons. I only do it when it is a necessity.
This one's tormenting townsfolk.
In tormenting, do you mean attacking or taking away from
Robbing.
them? Then I will leave it to you.
All right. If I die,
You have permission to hunt.
you already know. You already know. And then I pick up Cedrica, and I guess I'll just go outside and fly back.
Alright.
Well, you said she's dense.
Yeah, she's heavy for her size, but she's not too heavy.
So, Nix,
Yes.
what is your experience with dragons?
I met one that saved me from what to even call that thing? A multicolored yet black panther of sorts that wanted to lure me away from our camp. Aside from that, I have no more experience than you.
Okay, that was all. It will sink back into the ground.
Sinks into the ship, falls into the quarters. Oh, hello.
I mean, him sinking is actually mainly just an illusion.
No, I'm sure.
Do you wish to hang out on top of the deck, or do you wish to go below?
Below.
How far back would you like to go?
How far can I go?
Is Rick's father still down there?
Would you like to check?
Sure.
I was
will
gonna
go
do that as
just
soon as I
below.
got back.
I will literally just go like just below. I'm not gonna really go that deep. I'm just kind of hanging around. Maybe even if there's like a seat or something, just laying down.
Trying to remember. Okay. This seems. This maybe is better. If this isn't sending it, man.
What time is it?
It is 9:30.
8:30.
House doesn't close
7:30.
till 10. I'm tempted.
But
I'm very much tempted.
Nix, as you make your way towards the back, you can see Rick's father still sitting there, now with a cat in his lap that he doesn't seem all too impressed with.
Uh-oh.
Do I recognize the cat?
You do not.
It's not
Phew.
the orange cat?
It is not. Instead, I'll just post it in your machine. You see a cat like this, like
Uh-oh. Go back to the server. Jesus. That's a motherfucking palace cat.
which I'll say more like this.
This fucking round boy.
Oh,
Little
these
cunt.
guys. I fucking love these. I love these guys. I can tell you this: they aren't house cats.
No, they're wild.
Mhm. Yeah, they're crazy.
They're fucking adorable as hell. But they're not house pets.
I still have that bottle of booze, don't I?
That you do.
I'll
Have you ever seen that?
I'm gonna walk back to where he is and kind of knock on the wall.
Looks up at you.
Care for a drink? As I'll reveal the bottle.
I wouldn't mind one. And do you know whose cat this is?
I do not.
Nick, with a passive perception of 11, would I hear somebody say cat?
You would not.
Fuck.
But I will take a seat and pour us some drinks.
Then he will take it and happily drink. Well, as happily as this grouchy looking older man can.
Oh,
She'll
I'm
get
sure.
back. They're both gonna be drunk, telling like stories and shit.
Did you know Aspen, before she went off into the ether, said, Rick's a bottom?
Doesn't take too long as Rick and you arrive. But you can also see that at this point the ship has also been started.
Are Tiago's sisters around?
Looking around, they are not.
Yes. I'll make my way below deck with this unconscious woman. That is my sister. I'm gonna drop her off with my father.
And you make your way down. You can also see this very large cat sitting in his lap, as well as him drinking alongside Nix.
What is this? What are you doing?
He
Hmm?
offered me a drink.
No, not so much as you, father, but looking at Nix. What is your game here?
A man can't share a drink with, hopefully a new friend.
Rick just squints his eyes at you and sets down Cedrica. Father, we are heading to go kill a gold dragon, ancient gold dragon. I don't know if you would like to stay in the town or accompany us.
Since we will be away from your mother, I can help if things seem dire. But I
Excellent.
believe this will be a good test for you.
Alright. I'm gonna go check with Neela, make sure everything's ready to go. Looking at Nyx, just like do the like I'm watching you thing with my hands, and I'm gonna go back.
I'll give a little wave when you do that.
By the way, nice cat, father, and I'll leave.
As you say that, he kind of just looks down at him, kind of slightly pets it while also nudging it to try and convince it to move off of his lap. But he kind of just,
He is now stuck there.
he kind of just stays there.
He never left the ship.
You make your way on up and over towards Neela, which, now that you've moved up there, you can actually see that both of Tiago's sisters are behind her, but seem to be in a sentry mode of sorts.
I see.
Making
Everything
them-
good? Oh, go ahead.
Making themselves appear rather small and to stay out of sight.
Everything ready, Captain Anila.
Ready
I say
when
what-
you all are.
Kind of look at Godric. You ready?
That's I am.
Onward. Or set off. I don't know.
Very well. And you kind of feel it
Yip,
lurk
yip.
a bit as it comes up. And
Yep, yep.
before long, the ship takes off, heading back towards the towns that she had seen coming over here. And as she goes, time passes throughout the day, and it is mostly peaceful. But as the day goes on, a fog begins to set in, making sight difficult. And as it goes on, I will ask Sarah, give me a dex check.
It's hit by a ship.
5 seconds.
Nixon.
5 seconds.
get
I didn't
to,
actually think we were gonna
bond
last this
over
long.
it.
I thought people would demand to go to bed by now. I didn't open the character sheet.
So just Nyx and your new character just bond over the fact that they both got hit by ships.
I don't
Look,
think
I'm
that'll
trying
be
to
the
get
only
as
thing.
I'm trying to get as close to the gold dragon this session, so next session we're fighting it. Because if I'm guessing, if we do end up fighting it,
Said
it's gonna be two
concentration
sessions to kill it.
roll or con save roll?
Deck save.
I don't think
Deck
that's
save. Sorry, I'm tired.
You're
Don't
fine.
ask questions.
Come on, Sarah, you should know this.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Alright. Then,
I didn't think that would happen, but
as you all are making your way through the fog, Rick, you being above, can
Oh, I'm
just
on the
hear-
point of the ship. Go ahead.
You can just faintly hear a thud come from above before, which since you are towards the front, you kind of look back. You can just faintly see something falling off towards the side of the ship, as well as what appears to be a body dropping from above, and just barely manages to not face plant and more land a
fuck,
bit
fuck,
more.
fuck, fuck.
Nyx, from above, you hear a heavy thud.
Fuck.
Godric, it seems we have a saboteur.
You just barely hear this.
Oh, then he continues to sleep.
I walk up to the person with my hand held out, like and not like a friendly way, more like who are you, kind of way.
All I could see is that one clip from when Lance is pointing at fucking what's his name.
Pointing
Makes
at
no sense to the
fucking.
rest of you.
Oh,
Excuse me, mysterious person, but state your business doing on Captain Anila's ship.
Was I flying or was I thrown and fallen?
You were flying. You had been riding on a small dragon that had been acting as a taxi for you.
Ignoring him, I lean over the side of the ship and look down. Do I see the dragon?
It is way too foggy to see.
I'll ask you one more
No!
time.
Do you know how much that cost me?
What is your purpose?
Flying. What's yours?
We're gonna go kill a dragon.
You already did that!
No,
That was my dragon? You killed it.
I did not.
Did too.
Brother, throw her overboard.
Do not.
As you say it, your brother kind of approaches. What happened?
I don't know, she fell or some shit.
Nav looks over at her.
You hit me.
You hit us.
Did not.
Did too.
Did not prove it.
He kind of just pinches the bridge of his nose.
Do I hear this?
Yes, you can.
I start to make my way up.
Oh, I'm 100% gonna fireball you.
Of course, in the fog, we managed to hit one of the only people flying.
They hit us.
I didn't hit you. You hit me.
Yeah, yada yada. And why should we let you stay on our ship?
Because you killed my ride.
Hold on. Let's ask the real person. Can I just yell out, Captain?
What happened?
This lady hit
Killed
our
my
ship.
ride.
This lady hit our ship and now she's on it.
Is she hostile?
I don't know. She's getting kind of like aggressive.
He keeps saying I hit you guys. Currently, my ride's the dead one.
Yeah, we don't know it's dead. There's no
But
body.
where is it?
I don't know.
On the ground after hitting you, which means it did not catch itself and it's not come back to me, so clearly it's dead.
Well, we are moving rather fast, so depending on the size of the dragon, it may not be able to keep up.
Where
At
were you
least
even
deserve
going?
a ride until my dragon can catch up.
where were you heading?
I don't know. Wherever the wind takes me.
Well, it sounds like the winds took you into Outmass.
The wind took you into my dragon.
Kind of just looks up. Technically, she's not wrong.
Question. Is throwing her overboard still out of the question?
What'd you say?
Is throwing her overboard still out of the question? Or them out of the... throwing them overboard still out of the question?
Where are you guys going again?
Godric kind of just looks over at Nyx. Ah, I see. I leave this in your capable hands. I'm going to go.
I'll give him a nod.
We're going to go kill an ancient gold dragon. We have a group of adventurers who are on this very probably suicidal mission.
I adventure too.
So, you want to accompany us to kill this dragon?
Well, let's ask a few basic questions first. Hi, what is your name?
The common and reasonable one.
How many
Dramatic
walkers have
bow.
you killed?
Salem Faulkner. And you are?
Salem? Faulkner.
Faulkner.
Faulkner. It's Norse. Sounds Norse. Faulkner.
My name is Nyx. This is Rick. Or, silence, you. We are currently on Anila Aura's airship.
Do I recognize that name?
Wonderful woman up there. The one that is so kindly lending her ship to us.
I'm trying to remember what kingdom you had come from. And if it's the one that
I couldn't remember. I can't remember. What do we pick?
Alu, Ephitopheles,
I'm trying to remember
Metalis,
what we picked. No, we picked
Nalpash.
something.
Okay, so thieving, invention, dead, fairies.
I do believe yours was Elmetzi. So, no, you have never heard of this woman.
Wait, Nick.
Yes.
Depending on the time, she could have heard of her brother committing vehicular manslaughter.
Roll a history check.
Okay.
Motherfucker's still on my damn hit list.
Nat 2024.
You have heard the last name Or before. You recall, at a point, two twins talking about a man who had hit their company with a vehicle from Metalis. His last name had ended in Or, and you also heard reports of similar cases later on of people getting hit by metal carts at high speed.
Is she ever related to some guy who hits a lot of people with flying things?
That's not important right now.
I'm unsure of what you mean by that, but
There's a lot of reports about people getting hit by fast-moving metal things.
I kind of just glance up at her, just like she shrug or anything.
Hard to really see each other in this fog.
Fair enough. I'm the beacon. I'm Rudolph up in here. Ask
Rudolph
for more.
the Red-Nosed
Ask them more
Reindeer.
questions.
Don't do a VM over this.
right. So, what was the last question I asked?
What is your occupation? I should say.
Adventurer.
Great,
Are
another of
you
us.
the healing kind of adventurer, or
Sometimes
the
I sing, sometimes I kill.
Ah, another bard. That works.
Yeah, bard, definitely.
Nah, I don't want
I
that.
see.
She's the one. Yes, I accept that.
Answers my question perfectly. Regardless,
I don't know. I was very sure about how I answered.
So you want to now accompany us to go kill an ancient golden dragon just like that?
Sure, why not?
I heard
It's my first
mention
adventure
of
by myself.
I heard mention of a dragon prior. You have a dragon?
I got hit by this ship, which took out my ride, which just so happened to be a dragon. So technically, you've achieved your goal of killing a dragon.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, if you want to accompany us, you're gonna get only half of what you're gonna get paid because of how much money we poured into getting ready to kill this dragon.
Question. I didn't know I was getting paid in the first place.
Oh damn!
Second question. Second question. Are you going to cover the money I owe for that dragon?
We'll
'Cause that
cross that,
was
bridge.
a
You can.
taxi.
You're gonna.
Renting
You.
a dragon?
You'll
Sorry?
earn. How about
ride.
this?
It was a taxi.
Whatever much money that dragon cost you is how much you'll get for helping us kill this dragon.
I deserve at least 5 pieces more than what it costs, so I can at least make some profit. Because all that's
How
going to be
much
going to
did
paying
it
the
Deal.
double cost.
Hand out. Shake hands.
How much did it cost you?
Nick, how
Also,
much
I
did
lean
it
over
cost
to
me?
look.
Taxi service? I've never heard of a
I
dragon
lean over to Nyx.
taxi.
Nick,
It's an ancient gold dragon. We're gonna be rich. Just give her the 5 extra gold.
Silence, casual.
Nick, how much did it cost me?
Dragon Taxi was first off paid by your family. Secondly, it was about 200 gold to be transported here.
It was 300 gold.
So I'll give you 250 gold.
Well, if you're gonna
300.
try and roll that, that's gotta be a deception contested.
That it would be. Deception contested by insight.
I will do
Uh,
the insight.
With advantage because we're
28.
both here. Oh, so she's a rogue. I see.
Well, no, because I have a +9 to my deception, and I am a druid.
Does he get advantage because we're both here?
What did you say, Sarah?
I'll say
Oh.
so.
I think that would.
28.
28?
I don't think that works on
Well,
player-on-player interactions.
Yeah,
say-
sure.
no.
You know, no, she would
Say-
she would succeed either way, because that was either a 8 or an 18.
Fair enough.
18 was the roll that I got. 8 was the roll that I got after
Yeah.
the second time.
But
I will go ahead and pull out 300 gold and just say, take this. You will maybe get more later.
It's
Yet to
okay.
be decided.
You don't need to give me any of that. You're already paying for my ride. This covers.
Well,
No, no,
you're
no.
a
It's fine. It's
reasonable
fine.
person.
They're,
You're a
she's fine.
reasonable
They're fine.
person.
They're fine. But first,
How many
before
of
we
you are
even
there?
okay, now you're acting suspicious. Before you don't just pick a hitchhiker up and they go, "How many of there are you on this ship?" That's hella suspicious.
with
Don't
that,
worry. It's just my first venture alone, so I'm curious.
With that, we will end it there.
Wait, can I? Ah, no, I'm gonna forget.
No, let him have one more question.
Write it down.
No, it wasn't a question for her. It was a question for Anita.
Then write it down.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna
Nick's
write it
ready
down.
to go to bed because he's got to work in the morning.
No,
He's got to burn more of his skin.
I'm ready to go make myself some dinner because I haven't had anything to eat.
My
You should have
brother
eaten
in Christ,
before.
why do you not eat before?
Because I had fucking lunch before.
Dog, lunch at 6 o'clock?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah.
That's not
Okay,
lunch, that's
Why
dinner.
not?
That is
It's
dinner.
I had breakfast at 12 today.
That's
That's
lunch.
Brunch.
That's just.
Dinner, I mean breakfast is 8 till
Jesus.
10.
I knew that your sleep schedules and schedules for everything else were majorly screwed. Do you not recall the times we would go to breakfast and lunch when we were at TCAT? Those are proper breakfast and lunch times,
Yes.
not
No.
6 o'clock afternoon.
Think
No, you don't understand. Dinner's at 12.
Exactly.
Shut up.
Shut.
up.
I just want you guys to know you were looking at the most bardiest bard you've ever seen.
Dinner is for winners.
Yeah, well, the cards make me think not Bard, But also,
Oh, no,
Also,
that's just
the
that's
party's
just my
bard
that's just my
is
playset.
Benmeyer.
okay.
Yeah, the best bard is Finmire.